Am I live? Am I live? Ah! I have no idea what's going on. My OBS is completely locked up at this time. Ah! I got no sound coming through my headsets either. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go to my YouTube channel here just to see if I'm even live. Hi everybody, hope everybody's doing good. Yeah, this Windows update has, GG's head is confused. Okay, so I'm seeing green on my OBS, but I have no... I have no video on it. It's a black screen. Hold on here. Let's see if I can get some music going. Get my channel open. Well, Pan says hi. That's good. That might mean I'm live. Okay, I went to my channel. It says I'm live there. Okay, I went to my channel. It says I'm live there. Okay, I'm live. All right, I'm gonna go with it. All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? GG's home, and, well, he's home, but he's having an issue with this Windows update here. It just really messed things up. I went and hit start on, I guess, the moment I hit open OBS, my computer just locked up and nothing would work. Okay, so I restarted the PC, did it again. Still locked up, so I uninstalled, reinstalled it, and this is where we're at right now. So let's get it on. Yeah. So guys, yeah, we're gonna take a couple extra minutes here, and I'm gonna see if I can fix up my game screen and try to. Ow. Let's see. How are we doing for? All corners covered. All right. Well, I tell you, I hope everybody's had themselves a wonderful Saturday. I mean, I was doing good up until that point in time. Interesting. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. I'm just going to ignore OBS, and I'm going to have to keep an eye on my YouTube. That's the only way I'm going to be able to do this. Okay. So, everybody, I am ready to say that we got about 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to get our drinks, get our snacks, get our butts in the comfiest position so we can kick back, relax, unwind, and we'll roll with it. It wouldn't be a day for G streams unless G had some issues. So thank you very much to my early birdies for being here. Let me just go onto my list and see on YouTube. Here we go. It says, I'm Mickey, and no problem, take your time, GG. Jeremy Burnett, thank you for so much for being here, bud. And we got Armicon. Mickey, I'm sorry. Marilyn, thank you. Gary says, good afternoon, one and all. Hope that you and your families are safe and well. Hello, GG. Glad to see you're still streaming and hope you are okay today. I am doing really good. A little tired. I will admit, I'm a little tired. I haven't had my hot chocolate yet this morning. Let's see what else. I hope that you will still be active. If so, I wanted to subscribe to help out. Always like your different playthroughs and find them entertaining. Thank you, Gary. I will be as active for as long as I can. I'm in the middle of a separation, so it's going to be rough spots. It's going to be good spots. Right now, it's just a super rough one. So, but mentally, I'm doing really good. Pan, good morning. Marilyn says, hey, GG, excellent. You guys can see and hear me perfect. I see you in a corner in your intro stream. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Whew. Sure, music ends 40 seconds early. We'll just, there we go. Just throw a little bit of mix on here while I'm trying to get everything else caught up here. Sorry, folks. I'm really sorry. It's out of my control, though. Had a Windows update this morning. Well, it was 45 minutes ago when I woke up. And I've been working on my computer since. I have not had a chance to get even a hot chocolate going on here. So, would you folks mind if I go ahead and get one of those going? Well, if you like virtual hot chocolate, that can be a rage. Virtual hot chocolate, virtual hugs, those are all good things. So, please, let me just go get the kettle started at least. This is just crazy morning. Oh my goodness. Ah! day. What a day. Oh, all you can do is just laugh when stuff like that happens, right, folks? All you can do is just laugh and just roll with it, right? Just laugh and roll with it. Okay. Game. All right. Can we get game started? Game, you want to start, please? Game. There we go. My system is running really super slow. Oh, thank you so very much, Gary. You are amazing. You are absolutely a gentleman and a scholar. There we go. Game is up. Whew. All right. That's a lot of running. Thank you, Gary. Can we get some love in the chat in there? Some gaming love. Throw in some Canadian gaming love. There we go. We can do that. Throw down some Canadian flags and some hearts to show that Canadian love. If you're a member of the channel, please feel free to drop down the gargoyle emoji. Thank you so much, Gary. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's do this. We own 3, 4, 6 vehicles with a save. That's the one we want. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my man. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Camera. The virtual hot chocolate. Hugs and smiles. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get that camera back up on here. Okay, let's do a green screen. Good. Oh, no, green screen's got a corner. Got an issue. All right, have it over there. Yep. There we go. All right, until we can get the hot chocolate, we'll heat it up here, guys. Dr. Pepper, not a sponsor, but should be. Canadian love, some Canadian love. Oh, right on. Thank you. I want this toy. This toy is mine. It's got my name written all over it. You're going to hear bing, 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 because I'm just finally getting my controller started, too. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. YouTube, all right. You're going to be a little bit slower on me here. Looks like we're probably pushing about a 10-second delay from what I'm seeing with my lips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Jesus. Philly! Oh, thank you, dude. Oh, boy, you guys are so amazing. Uh-oh. Gonna be another day of feels, isn't it? Can we get some Canadian love in chat here for Carl, too? Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you, thank you. Wow, thank you for rolling in with that big $20 super chat there, Philly. Thank you, my man. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, sir. All right, so I lost count on the on how much the delay is. It was at least 7 seconds anyway, so thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much for all the likings on the video. The likes on the video as well. Jumping in right away and hitting that like button helps out the channel so very, very, very much. Also want to give a big shout out to both Mike Ladd and Larry from last night as well during our Ranch Simulator stream with the Syndicate crew. That was a lot of fun last night. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward again to playing some more Ranch Sim with the boys. So let's take a look and see what game time it is here. At 7:22 p.m. It's going to start getting a little bit dark in here pretty quick. What was our cash? $6,456. So I know what we're going to do. We're going to just run over here for now. We are going to go ahead. Thank you once again, Carl. Philly, sorry. Philly, and you guys are amazing. Gary, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That'll be going a long way to making sure that the internet stays paid. Because yeah, internet's my moneymaker, unfortunately. Yeah, if I don't have internet, I can't do pretty much anything. I can't apply for jobs and that. So thank you very much. All right, switch over to the controller. Uh-oh, now I gotta sneeze. You bet your bone. Thank you, dude. Thank you for being here, man. Oh, thank every single one of you folks for being here. I know the streams have not been as consistent as they should really be, and you all folk deserve, but doing the best I can with what I got right now. A lot of you guys know what the situation is, and we all know that well. Divorce is never easy for anybody, so thank you for all your kind words, all your support. Thank you for being there. You guys have all been just absolutely amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I know that when little caveman's going to be here, whenever I get to see the little guy, we'll have some good times with him for sure. Okay, so cultivating the branchings. So what I want to do here, guys, is I want to deforest this particular area, and we'll take most of those wood chips and things of the like, and we will go ahead and use those to purchase ourselves the little mower that could. Gary rolling in with the silver. I salute you, dude. Welcome to the membership club. That means I'm going to write down I have work to do this evening. I got to get Gary all set up onto the thought bubbles. Thank you so very much for becoming the newest silver member, my man. Gary, and I want to make sure I spell your name right. Augenstin. Silver member. You got it, my man. You will be put up and on there. And so with that, you have yourself access beginning in June, when we switch from all memberships for a personal live stream to a silver membership for the live streams. Just the way that YouTube runs their stuff there. I couldn't run a live stream on the tiny $2 one as a choice for rewards. So I was able to contact them. They're like, oh yeah, you can do it, but it just doesn't have that option in this the menus and all that. So, oh, okay. She goes, yeah, most people don't do that. I'm like, oh, I would. But thank you. Morning, Christy. And she is doing fantastic. The puppy this morning's been super happy. She's been running around with a bounce in her step, but when she got up, she got her cookie biscuit. She enjoyed that. She had her breakfast, and then she got to play with Daddy for a little bit, and now she's sitting right beside me here, head on her paws just out. Good morning, Chris. Well, it's a good afternoon for me, but it's still good morning for anybody who's over in the Pacific time of things. So, cheers from Austin. Excellent. You guys are going to be getting a lot of jobs and everything else in the engineering up there, from what I understand, with that Tesla Gigafactory thing that's being built up there. A gigawatt. 21.4 gigawatts. Welcomes. Here, let's just clean this area up a little bit too while we're running through. This is going to be the area that we mow down for food for our cows. Do. And so, good to hear that Adam and Samantha got themselves a new puppy together, so that's fantastic. I believe she said that they were going to name her, the puppy, it's a girl, Gargoyle, which you guys don't understand is an inside joke. Hopefully in the future, you guys will be able to understand what that, where and how the joke comes from. So, right now though, it's still a hush. And here we go. Got one more tree to slice through. Oh, that is dark over on YouTube. All right, we'll run to the house here. We'll run with a chainsaw in our hands. I don't recommend that, folks. But yeah, we'll run to the house. We'll get our save on. We'll get our sleep on. And then we'll be able to do this. GG, the chainsaw, the new one, unlocks when paying off Uncle and activates the Logan's quest. Oh, is that why we haven't seen any changes in the patch notes for that? Because we've had lots of reports that, hey, this is broken. But it might not just be broken. We might be broken. That's all good. It's all good. You know, the developers are really good about trying not to spoil too many things. But if, they do get a lot of reports on something that really, like this, that wasn't broken, I could see them making an announcement of some sort. Just to say, actually, it's not broken. You just need to hit certain particular milestones or certain particular instances in order for that to work. So, you get the message in Chapter 2, but you don't get it until it pays off and that. Okay, excellent. All right. I will definitely try to remember that if Jen or Goldie or Panzer, if any of the ones that may watch my streams, don't catch that first. So, those, that crew is amazing. My gosh. Wow, I can't say thank you enough. They've been able to take over all the reporting and everything else that I used to do for Toplets and make this transition period that I'm going through with the missus here in Kiddo a much easier thing to do. So I appreciate them. Jamie, good morning. Good morning. You just sleep the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you. All right. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to get some milk here, and then as soon as I get some milk, I'm going to go pour my hot chocolate. Okay, all of a sudden my OBS screen is doing psychological coloring, whatever you call that. It's a kaleidoscope of colors on my OBS right now. How the... Are you guys getting this? No? Hold on, I could just wait. No? Oh, no. No, my eyebrows lifting in the video. No? Okay. Alright, as long as YouTube's okay. This is kind of cool. This is funky. I mean, people pay good money to see these type of images, so, like... I can't make rhyme or reason of what my OBS is doing, folks. That Windows update, if you are planning on streaming today and you see that you have a Windows update, don't do it. Don't do the update. Cool. It's like blurries of reds, purples, greens, oranges, yellows, and they're moving like really slow. Like, you know when you look like directly up in the sun in the summertime, and then you look like go into a dark room, you see all these like weird colors everywhere? That's what this is doing, but it's all bleeding through each other. It's really neat. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, if I could actually record that, that would be something neat to have as a background for, like, you know, overlays and stuff up on your screen. Just, huh. Cool. All right, it's Super Saturday, apparently. Woo. Whoa, Oscar, are you okay? Okay, jeez, I thought I ran you over. You were laying on the ground there. I thought you were dead, dude. Don't do that to me. I love my pets. Good boy. Just don't play dead like that, okay? Good boy, good boy. Oh. Alright, we need to check on the, ow. In the door. Through the door, G. Not on the other. Don't walk into the wall. Oh, water is good. Water is good. Hands just saw your message in Toplets. I think chapter 2, you should get efficient chainsaw, and chapter 3 most powerful. Yeah, that would make the most sense that, you know, in one chapter you get one. Something else here, you guys are right. We need the hives. We need the hives. We need to get that all running. As you can see, we also got some more social points for dropping each one of those down. So, you guys spoke. I listened. I will get these put down for you. You guys are right. It looks nicer too. Awesome. All right, run. There's no more tomatoes? No. No more tomatoes on them there apple trees. That's a good thing. I only want apples on them tomato trees. Bees produce honey and are Bees produce honey and are very beneficial for your nearby garden. They're also completely harmless. Social benefits. 250 social points. Woo! I like this tree. You're going to stay. I'm not going to clean you up. Sacrilege! I left an apple. You know what? That'll be the apple for the birds, so that way they don't mess around with all our other apple trees. That'll be our sacrificial apple. We leave one for the birds. 3,000 for me, one for the birds. And there we go. We now have all the fish that we could knit. Yeah, the stream is running smooth for you guys too. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the reports. How about sound levels? Everything else, OBS is pushing those through okay? My voice is a little bit louder than everything else. The music is just a little tiny bit louder than game sounds. So that way you guys aren't That way you guys have a little bit of entertainment on the earballs. So I don't want to cut down too many trees. I just want to cut down enough at this point in time that we can get that bark chips going on. We can get up to the, I believe it's like $8,000. Then we'll get the mower. We'll come in here. We'll mow everything up, chop all the additional, like, this stuff here down, right? Like this one here, it can go. But because those ones are on the outside edge, I think I want to keep those ones. Alright, where are you? You're down here somewhere. You're down here. There we go. Right. Perfect. We're still inside the green. We're green. We're green. Everything's done for. Excellent. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate that. I try to be able to look over at my equalizers here. OBS equalizers are working. But I have... Well, I have video. It's just, this is not the video you're looking for. This was like that somebody put a little something in your drink in the bar, folks. This is, this ain't looking cool. Or, sorry, this is looking cool, but it wouldn't be cool if it was happening to me in real life. I'd be a little worried my eyes visions were doing this type of stuff. Hey, Jill. Ah, you keeping your tabs on the man, are you? Making sure that handsome devil isn't getting into trouble in my streams. Don't worry. We'll have him back home by midnight. He'll be fine. Might not be walking all so straight, but he'll be fine. And welcome to the crew. Welcome to the Avalon. And welcome all. Timber! Just 1 second here, folks. I'm gonna go grab that hot chocolate. puppy. Sorry, puppy. You there. I'm sorry, I didn't see you in your pocket. Well, come here, sleep this recorded under your bed. Come it up. Come it up. Sorry. Yes, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. I accidentally just punted my dog in the face when I was swinging between my chair and the green screen. Sorry, pup. I'm sorry. You didn't nip or anything. I don't work all that hard, but I still feel bad. Okay? Oh, yes, please. You're welcome. Apologies. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that tree rolled all the way downhill. Yep. All the way down to Grandma's house down here. I see it. Yeah, it was totally by mistake. Oh, you're such a pretty puppy. She's got her head resting on my ankle now. Oh my God. You know she's not in trouble. You're losing some food from the pantry. A happy cat should keep mice at bay. Well, if we're losing food from the pantry, we're going to go empty that pantry while we still have storage availability in our inventory. Oh, there's a tree. Internet provider modifies any more around here. I'll have to go back. Smoke signals. Oh man, no way. Is it getting that bad? Just think, Starlink's coming, folks. Starlink is coming. We've had, you know, up to this point, all these internet service providers had the opportunity to actually, you know, step up, bring something worthwhile, and they haven't. So, I'm very happy that the SpaceX crew there is doing what they're doing. Alright, let's see. Come on. Club 6, come on. Drop. Ugh. I tell you, you know how hard it is to move a tree this big? I ate me spinach this morning. Popeye's older brother, guys. I can't do Popeye voice. Okay, was it Brutus or Bruno? Bruno. I think it was Bruno in the Popeye comic strips. Yeah, Lagfest. It, I have an old PC, guys. I mean, you know, anything over 3 years is an old PC, and mine's 8. So the only thing that's newer than that is 2 sticks of 8 gigs of RAM, a power supply, and my 1080 Ti. Everything else is like 8 years old. I have like a Z87 or Z77 motherboard with DDR3 RAM slots and an i7-47 70K. So I am overclocked. I am pushing the highest that I can out of my BIOS, and it's not too bad. Like, as you can see, if I just get away from any of the branches when we cut them down on these trees, it's not bad. It's not bad. Cut you down. Cut you down where you're standing. Get back here. I can't remember if it was Brutus or Bruno now. Like, I've watched read too many comics in my day, and haven't read or watched that in a long time. Excellent. Thank you very much for keeping an eye on that for me there, Jamie. I greatly appreciate that. I do. I try to bring everybody the best quality that I can on my streams when I can. Alright. Follow the root system. Follow the root system. Up. Jump over? Yeah. Okay, let's go grab our tractor, and I think that should be more than enough. We'll go empty out our pantry first, and then we'll grab the tractor, and we'll keep on going. I say, hey, not bad for first thing in the morning. Popeye's enemy? Bluto! That's what it was. See? That's what you guys are amazing for. When that little voice up my head goes, GG, something's not right. Something's not right. Nope, something's not right. And you guys come through like that? Thank you. It is so satisfying to have that little voice in my head. Shush. It was like yesterday with Flash, trying to remember the dog from Roscoe P. Coltrane's dog. Flash. Sounds about as old as my system. Bought Medieval's Dynasty from Steam, but seems my PC was unable to run it properly. Turned down a bit of the graphics, and that should help you out a little bit. Not too much if it's old, and I wish everybody did not have to deal with anything along those lines. I wish every PC would run every game, but there's no money in that. That's not North American capitalistic way, now is it? Take something that runs everything at once and you never have to replace it. Well, that's just highway robbery. Wimpy was the burger eating dude, yep. And he reminds me a lot of Bones art graphics. It reminds me a lot of that. I think after we pick up these logs and we get these in the water, we're also going to make a quick old trip. Ooh, we've reached 100 messages today, folks. Already. Wow. Wow. That is amazing on a Saturday. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we're half an hour in the stream. Wow, normally that takes a lot longer than that. So thank you very much, you guys. You guys are rocking it this week. Thank you. Open the claw, then drive forward. That way we know everything is secure and latched. Now, I'm not looking to do a min-max on how many logs I throw in here, because I want to get over to that mower and get this place all cleaned it up. Old velvet ears need some doggy num-nums. Hey, no worries. You know, guys, I was thinking there, somebody had mentioned the other day, like, hey, GG, you don't have points on your channel. Well, that's not exactly how they put it, but they just happened to point out that I didn't have points. And back in the day when I was running off of Beam and Twitch at the same time, I used to have points. But after about, I don't know, 6 months, it really stopped getting used in that. But I think that probably had a lot to do with what I was offering to use for the points. So a lot of them were like sound effects and stuff like that. Now, as far as I know, there are no bots that are available for YouTube that would allow me to do something along those lines. I would love to do something along like an animated graphic, where, you know how right now I'm running the theme of the cartoon slash comic world. I would love to have it so that whenever you guys put in like Biff or exclamation bam, you would see, just like in the comics, an overhead around me type of deal. So they'll be smaller graphics so they don't take up most of the screen, and I probably won't be adding sound effects. So if you hear Biff, you're not going to hear Biff, or bam, you're not going to hear bam, you know, with the sound effect type deal, just because I don't want it to get to be too much for everybody. You made a fruit loaf cake today? Oh, I'm coming over, Jill. I'm coming over. I like fruit cakes. I love fruit loaves. My favorite type of fruit loaf is the Amish style. I love it. Damn, man. I don't do a very good Batman, but I can do a pretty good Southern Belle. I have a deeper voice. I don't have. It's kind of. I would say that I have the artificial smoke in my voice sound. I don't have the full-on smokers, you know. How's everybody doing today? I don't have that. Speaking of burgers, oh, now all of a sudden I'm getting a craving to have a burger. Oh, and good news, folks, good news. The tire stopped leaking air. So I looked out there this morning and it's a little bit down, it's a little bit low. So later on this afternoon, I'm going to go take it out to the garage again, top it all up. But today I'm going to be cooking a pork roast after stream, and I'll be having pork roast, rice, some corn. Tomorrow I will take my leftovers and I will fry them up, and I will turn that into a stir fry. Yum 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 yum. Gary's, Mike is saying here that if you turn off your vertical synchronization, it seems to help. So fingers crossed, maybe that'll help. Maybe that's, let's just go through my options real quick here too, just to see what I got going on. So with my old 4770, I'm running at 1920 by 1080. My vertical sync is on. We'll turn that off just to see if that helps. My, custom. Grass shadows off, large, precise, detailed on. So the only thing that I don't have on mine is the grass shadows. And so I'm doing okay. I wouldn't say that I'm doing the greatest at frames. I dip down to about 15 frames sometimes, and then it boosts back up to about 36, 37. Taco Kings of Burgers. Tacos. King of Burgers. I'm from Alberta in Canada. And we really like our cows, and we really like our meat, and I like my burgers. But with my my kidney stones, I'm not supposed to eat that much animal protein. So GG's been behaving. He's been eating a lot of like eggs. He's been eating a ton. I keep referring to myself as GG, the gargoyle, in third person, as if it's a separate entity. It's still me. It's still me. You can't tell me that I'm different. Yeah, here we go. I'm dropping down to 15 frames right now, right here. Yeah, my FPS counter says 15. Click, click. But it's only in this zone. I don't understand what's in this zone. Why it causes these issues. We start getting farther and farther away from here, and she smartens up pretty good. Hey, Zero! Thank you so much for joining us on your Saturday. I hope that you have the day off and that you've had the time to enjoy whatever it is that you wanted to get done first thing in the morning, so you don't feel like you're rushed throughout the rest of the day. I would love to have it so that everybody can enjoy one day of the weekend off with friends and family, you know. And I hope to be included in that friends section for sure. You guys are all amazing. This whole community is fantastic. Thank you, you guys. Thank you very much, especially for helping me out during the difficult times. I've never really tried to ask for anything like that, but Gigi's going to have to look at things a little differently. He's going to have to run things a little bit more business-like, so I'm going to do the best that I can throughout all the stresses here that I'm going through to keep everything as consistent as possible, to hang out with you guys to help me get through it all. So definitely just chilling with the kids and watching YouTube. All right, well, if you said the magic words, dude, ding ding ding, we got kids. Gigi's gonna watch his mouth. Because you know, Gigi, sometimes when the frustrations come out, you can get a little what's the word that we'd be looking for? Passive aggressive in his language capabilities. Yeah, Gigi can he can come up with some stuff that George Carlin would go, "You said what now on live TV?" You're brave, man. You're brave. Alright, let's go grab ourselves a big old Yuletide log. We'll grab one more of them bare base trees and go from there. I've put a picture in your food channel on Discord. Oh, very nice, guys. Do it, do it, do it. Post your pictures. Post away to your heart's content in the proper channels. It is a Avalon community Discord. It's not Gigi's Discord. If you guys see anything that you want on there, any of the game bots and that, if I can get it on there and working, I will be more than happy to do so. And there is a tree in here, something, isn't there? Yeah, there is. There's a. Hey. You know what? We'll come back for it. When we get the mower going on, we'll get that figured out. Chris says, as soon as I put it on high, it struggles to in certain areas. I have a Ryzen 5 3600, 16 gigs of the DDR, 3000 megahertz. NVIDIA GeForce 1050. Oh, I know where you're. Okay, so this game, I believe the recommended is 6 gigs, if I remember right. At least I think that's what it was when it was in early access, and they may have increased it to the 8 gigabyte graphics cards. And I have no way of bouncing out to do that. Oh! I can now see in my OBS on the bottom right corner, I can see an orange blobbish square and some gray colorings. I bet you that, yeah, that's my, if I look over here on YouTube, yeah, that's my Gargoyle branding. Okay. Something going on over there, I don't know. I'll be having to look at that later on after stream tonight. We're good. As long as you're PG-13, we're good. You betcha, 00. I will try to be rated M for mature on my side of things so I can keep my mouth to the rated G. I will mature up for you. That's one thing, guys. Yeah, if kids are around or anything else, definitely let me know. Let me know. I will definitely clean things up for on my end of things. Yeah. I don't say that we run a family channel, but when there's a family around, I will definitely do my best to behave. You guys are taking the time for me. That's the least I can do for you folk. For sure. yeah, I know if my little guy was around and all that too, that I would be, you know, the gentleman daddy. So I'll keep that going. I shall pass that on to everyone else as well. And good old put. I love this tractor. Just the sounds. Put. Well, since YouTube kind of frowns upon the artificial nicotine delivery devices here, folks, I'm just going to turn the camera off just for about 2 to 3 minutes, just so that way they don't give me some flack. Apparently, if you have anything like that along the first couple hour or first hour or so of your stream, they don't like it so much, and so the algorithm kind of gives you a bit of a kick in the butt for it. For your yeah, definitely Mike will know way more than I ever would about how to set up the PC to make things easier for you. He'll know more per specific items than I ever would, for sure. He'll know those combinations. I would listen to Mike and I would give him a salute, and I turn my camera off so he doesn't see it. So virtual salutes heading your way, Mike. Thank you so much for helping everybody out in the technical world. We all appreciate it. I know that Sheep and TJ could not be the streamers that they are today without your assistance, so thank you. If you guys are wondering who TJ and Sheep are, go check out my recommended channels. TJ's getting close. He's going to be part of the Recommended Rascals here soon. He's putting in the work. He's put in the time. He will have his information up on my channel here real soon. Look forward to that, guys, around the end of the month. He would hit his 90-day threshold. So the way that I look at things, guys, before I go out and try to, you know, recommend anybody or anything along those lines, I try to let them go for about 90 days to make sure that they're feeling comfortable, that they're not all about, you know, the instant gratification. They're doing it right. They're doing it for the right reasons. The right reasons for some might be they're doing it for money. The right reasons for others that they're doing it for a hobby. The right reasons. But it's a lot better than, you know, trying to have, you know, those people that are out there who just use others and not, you know, put out content. You know. So I try to recommend those who do the work. And so far, TJ, Sheep, Tia, Peanut, Deuce, Bone, Mike, I can go on. There's a whole bunch of amazing creators out there that I can't wait to promote as they come through, and they've proven themselves through the world of entertainment that they are worthy of joining our amazing community. Because you guys protect me, I'm going to try to protect you and throw in some great content creators that play the games that we like to play, have the attitudes that we like to have, good folk all around type thing, right? So, 1 second. You guys look after me, I'm going to do my best to look after you. Something else there, folks, like I've always been, you know, more than happy to share. So like Gamer Tia and all that, I know she doesn't have her own Discord yet at this point in time, so she's using the community Discord, and I approve, I recommend. You know, if you know, she wants to put all her stuff up on there, I will give her any channels or anything like that that she might need just to get herself started until at such time that she may feel fit to start even her own Discord, or if she wants to hang around permanently, I am all for that as well, guys. Like I said, it is a community Discord. It is there for the betterment of everybody, especially you, the community. So, okay, that is all the tree parts. Did I clean out all? No, I did not clean out all the tree parts. Let's go grab some more tree parts. Hello, tree. You're coming with me. It's a 2 gig? Okay. I mean, I'm pretty good at remembering some things, but not all things. So thank you so much for clarifying that in my stream, so that we, you know, people who are watching on the replay and that, don't get confused. I thought he said it was 4 or 6. It wasn't. Guess we better cut through the log here. Well, good morning to you, Miss Sherry Screen. Hi, Gargoyle. Been watching your videos for a while, but this is the first live one I've caught. Thank you very much for enjoying the content. Thank you very much for stopping in on the live stream. I hope I can do you proud. I hope I've given you many laughs, and I hope that the community has been as warm and as welcoming to you as they have been to everybody else around here. Let's throw some hearts in chat for a newest viewer to the channel, and or you're a member. Please throw down those gargoyles and show off some of that gargoyle love. Rascal, good morning to you folks on your Super Saturday morning. Oh, Philly just rolls in with another $20. Oh, you guys are spoiling me. Okay. Gary, you just rolled in with 20. Oh my goodness. It's a roll-a-thon, Larry. Oh my god. Thank you. You guys are so amazing. Throw some Canadian love down in the chat. Thank you. I'm glad I have the camera off right now because I'm broken. I'm broken. I'm about as broke as my OBS. Oh, you guys are amazing. Mike coming through with a 20 super chat. Oh, wow. Just helping the good guy. Thanks for the entertainment, GG. Thank you so very much. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Did I just get more broken? Oh, thank you so very much, you guys. You guys are all amazing. What is going on here? Okay, I think we might be having a bit of an issue because I'm not seeing these coming up on chats other than I saw Gary super chatted 4 and Philly super chatted 20 and stuff's just going haywire. Oh man, this Windows update I think really messed some stuffs up. If it just keeps on rocking and rolling here in a minute. Yeah, okay, hold on. Those are from last night? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to see what's going on here. One moment. Let's go to Streamlabs alerts. Let me just restart that. I'm gonna have to go to Streamlabs itself here, folks. One moment while I do that. Streamlabs, come on, open. PC is just a little slow. Sherry says that she found the GG through the peanut, and from there I've been watching Deuce and Bone as well. Great community, love all of them and their content. Well, thank you so very much, Sherry. I could not have ever said that any better. Peanut is fantastic. Deuce is amazing. Bone is hilarious. Mike is fantastic at hunting and shooting us. And well, GG, he's just along for the ride, and he enjoys bringing everybody together in the community. So thank you for reaching out and enjoying everyone's content. Okay, there we go. Streamlabs just opened. Oh, Windows Update really made short work of things here. Let's go with recent events. Just want to see what's going on here. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing here I got tons and tons of doubles and triples and stuff going on. So yes, we do have that. Gary donated $4 earlier, Carl donated $20 earlier, and Gary also became a silver member at this time. Okay, excellent. All right, well, make sure that we got all that fixed up. Excellent, and let me just go ahead and just do a quick test here, folks. I gotta go to my alert box. And we'll do just a test subscriber, see what happens. Alright, so hopefully that has got everything working again. Windows updates, folks, Windows updates. If you're a streamer, I wouldn't update right today. Don't do it. Don't do it. You will get yourself a little bit of a headache here. Bone was having his PC crash on him yesterday, and I could see if he doesn't have a really good GPU or CPU, sorry, the issues that I'm having here probably would crash out his PC while we had 4 people playing on the ranch sims. So definitely. Your full auto pistol last night. Thanks. I laugh. I laugh at my my disability. You gotta. Now my controller isn't working anymore. Yep. Now my controller's disconnected itself from the. Hold on. Oh boy. Let's see. At least my Stream Deck's working. But yeah, I was using my controller, and now it doesn't have any connection. Michael Tanner, thank you so much for joining us. So Michael Tanner Sr., let's make sure that we throw some love, some Canadian love in chat for the newest subscriber to the channel. Thank you so very much for helping me grow this channel, guys. You have all been doing amazing. I had never expected to even come close to 1,500 around Christmas. That was my goal for this year, 2021 Christmas. You guys have blown it completely out of the water. And dare I say it, we might even hit 2,000 before Christmas this year. So, knock on wood. We will not mess that up, and hopefully we'll keep this amazing upward trend going that you guys have been... I'm just going along for the ride at this point, folks. You guys have been doing amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us. Let's see, can we get the system to recognize the controller again? Yes. Alright, we got a controller back. Alright. There we go. Xbox One controller using configs from GaminGargoyle. Alright, alright, alright. That's not a disability, it's a superpower. Wish my finger could move that fast sometimes. 1 second, 1 second. I'm actually, because I haven't had any meds here over, well, almost in 10 days, I can show you guys exactly what my finger can do here. 1 second. Can I bring this up? Go over here. Yeah, you guys can't really probably see it as well, but I just gotta tense up. And my hand just goes absolutely crazy. And so what happens when I have to start firing those muscles off really, really fast, like shooting or anything, fine control movements, yeah, it just... Like, I'll get off 6 shots in, like, less than a second. It's pretty crazy. Oh, sounds like my brother is going out to go get his lunch. He said he was going to go grab himself some Thai food today. Ooh, enjoy. They use too much cilantro and they use too much spice for me. GG is a ginger, and I like flavor. I don't like heat. Like, I love spicy flavor. I can handle heat, but I can't handle outrageous heat. And outrageous heat to anybody here would be anything above the hottest Frank sauce. That's probably my limit. Good morning, Derek. Good morning, Bone. What did you miss? I really should have shown you guys that other screen there, the psychedelic colorings, but I don't want to mess things up too much more. Just some, you know how your computer crashed on you yesterday? My computer's having some issues here today. It's my OBS doesn't have a video screen. It's got a really cool collage of colors going on, and my Xbox controller has already, it was working, and then all of a sudden it couldn't find the PC anymore. I had to unplug the USB stick, plug it back in. So we're having some fun today. We're having some fun. We're gonna bug hunt our computer. We're gonna bug hunt the Windows 10 update. But yeah, guys, that was a lot of fun last night. You guys want to have a good laugh today, please. If you haven't already, go and watch Deuce's video. He was on key last night. Him and Bone together. What an amazing combination. I turned their video on last night when I went and laid down, and I laughed so hard for hours, guys. Hours. So if you haven't already, go check out Deuce. Go check out Bone's point of views, and I will guarantee there will not be a single person who went and checked him out that does not laugh out loud. You will laugh out loud. If you're sitting beside one of your loved ones or the kids, they're going to look at you and go, "What are you laughing at, Dad?" And pull out your headphone, and you go, "I just watched one of the greatest entertainment valued shows that I've seen in a long time." And I got my headphones in Bass Factory. There we go. Hey, here we go. The left is the left and the right is the right. Sweet. It was amazing last night. They were on top of their game. It was hilarious. Streamlabs is dropping links, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to dox those two guys. They deserve it after last night's performance. I mean, you know, I'm one for always trying to bring entertainment in that, but last night these guys hit it out of the ballpark. I mean, Bone, you know what I'm going to say here. That was at least a 10.5. You guys were amazing last night. That was so much fun. I really hope that they bring a lot of content towards Ransom. If we're going to keep having this type of fun on there, that's going to be a main staple, I think. We're going to be bringing some more of that for a while. It was fantastic last night. It was just a great evening, folks. That Syndicate crew, we get together and it's no holds barred. We're going to try to have great times and laugh with everybody. You know, you're going to be laughing at us. You're going to be laughing with us. So, Gary says, I may live in Texas, but I do not like cilantro or jalapenos. I'm not a big fan of the jalapenos myself either. Banana peppers, not bad, but I don't. Jalapeno's got too much of a dirt taste. I like Tabasco peppers. Those are really, really good. Excellent. So, sweet. I do have another project that's going on here, guys, and I do hope can bring some really good entertainment value to you guys later on. It's going to probably take me, I don't know how fast I can get everything and everyone organized in order to do this, but if I can do it, I'll do it. Sherry says, I love the dad jokes. I call mum jokes because I tell them to my kids all the time for their eye rolls. I love it. You know, Bone is a fantastic streamer to watch. If you're looking to increase your repertoire of funnies, go check out our man, the Funny Bone Man. His link is just up there. Just click on it. You will not regret it by any means. Absolutely hilarious. And he's good at not repeating them. He's really good at not repeating them. I mean, after about 2 weeks, I went through my entire repertoire of jokes and everything. I would have to go out and I'd have to skip myself out, like go into the Googles and come up with a bunch. I would have to do the copy and paste, but no, Bone, he's on top of them. He's right there with them, just bang, 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 bang. You know he ain't copy and pasting. He's just pulling them out of his Rolodex of jokes that he's got stored up there. This is not the hot chocolate you're looking for. Should be sponsored, but is not. Thanks, Carnation. You make my mornings much easier. Carnation hot chocolate, rich and creamy, to satisfy even the worst morning blues. Come drink your Carnation today. Just add hot water and you too can feel the nice warm hug from inside. Yeah, Bone's got a lot of fantastic and amazing jokes here, so... Alright, let's go see here. I'm not a big fan of them, but we need some chickens. So let's go see if our friendly neighbors here are selling any chickens or kitties. We just can't keep his hands to himself? Oh, then why isn't everybody... Is that what you said, lady? Well, you know what? We'll just interrupt the conversation. Whoa, okay. I'm sorry. You don't have to get all aggressive there. I just want to ask a question, lady. Please put the shovel away.
Hi, how are you?
Do we care to trade? Any new rumors? Or I'd like to buy a hen or two. Do you have something to spare? Please, please.
I'd like to buy a hen or two. Do you have some to spare?
Sure, why not? If you buy from me, I have someone that will deliver it to your farm.
It sounds fantastic. So, do we have to buy a rooster, folks? Can I buy the full amount of hens here and still be able to buy a rooster? Or do I have to buy 19 hens and then one rooster? I'm waiting on the direction from you amazing chat folk. While we're waiting, guys, I'm going to go ahead and dox down the Avalon Discord link as well. If you haven't joined it, please do. Right now, we do have a giveaway that's going on in the giveaway channel. Any one of you lucky winners can get themselves a free copy of Lumberjacks Dynasty. And I have 2 codes to give away, so I'm giving 1 to 2 people. So, We have 10 entered in there right now. There's approximately 1 day, 23 hours, and 30 minutes left. So around noon tomorrow is when the draw is going to end. So I'm going to make sure that I'm trying to do a live stream tomorrow around that time when it ends, so I can announce the winners as well. Good morning, Lisa. I hope the weather in Michigan is doing you well. I hope that you're outside without a jacket at some point today, sipping back on your favorite beverage and enjoying the outdoor weather. You guys deserve it. Roosters, you gotta buy separate, but does it go towards the total amount that I can put into my barn? So do I have to buy 19 or what? I want 19 nut. All right, GG's got to do a screenshot. Oh, that's not a screenshot. That's a screenshot. Derek rolling in with a $20 dono. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you guys so much for spoiling me today. The feels, guys. The feels. Thank you. Thank you very, 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 very much. I salute you guys. Thank you. Thank you. You know, if Caveman was here, you know what he would say? He would say, "Do it, Daddy." He would say, "Do it." Thank you so much for being my superheroes, guys. Right now I am, like I said, going through a really rough time in life. And I thank you for all the support. It goes such a long way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sherry says, please buy all 20 hens. Rooster doesn't count as part of the hen grouping. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and do that. We do have the money, 240 euros. We can definitely get that done. And we just unlocked an achievement, Animal Breeders. So that is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bone says, I accidentally downloaded Timber instead of Tinder the other day. Unfortunately, I didn't hook up with anyone, but I did have a lot of trees fall for me. Let's see what we got for some roofers.
I heard poachers are scaring the animals. Old Logan just can't deal with them all by himself, no matter how good a man is.
Well, I can totally understand that. So we will see what you've got to trade. Okay, so she doesn't have anything on the other side, nothing on the food, nothing on the tools. All right. But since we did get what we were coming for, let's just say hi to Ollie. I'm glad to see you too, Oliver. And have you heard any new rumors, my man?
Any new rumors flying around? I heard someone is helping Logan with keeping the forest in order.
That was me.
Our forests are our treasure, and Logan surely deserves some help.
Awesome. All right, we can do that. We can do that. We'll help out Logan as the situations arise. And for all those members that are out there, throw Derek some love by slapping down some gargoyles in chat. My intention here, folks, is I want to get a caveman emoji. I want to get a biff, a bam, a boom. Actually, you know what I'm going to do here? All right, we're going to take a 5-minute breather from the game here, folks. Just, game's going to go on pause. And Gigi's got to go over to this other screen. He's got to open up something here. And... All right. Now if I go like so, like so, like so. Nope. Where did it go? Huh. Well, that's not good. There we go. Okay, so here goes, folks. This is all the additional gotta wait for it. Waiting for it. Okay, yeah, YouTube caught up to me. Okay, so these are the sound effects that that I do, or not sound effects. These are the visual effects that I have stored up so far. And so basically, I'm looking to do like a bam, a wham, OMG, and boom type of thing. A couple of these. We're allowed to have a total of 6 emojis at this time for amount of members that we have. So as we gain more and more members, they open up how many more badges you can use, emojis type of deals. So I want to use 2 right now, guaranteed. One's going to be my gargoyle. It's already in there. Second one's going to be a caveman. And then for the rest of them, they're going to be these type of style, little bit bam boom kind of things. So that is what GG's full intention is. He doesn't have the artistic skills at this point to make it happen, but he is going to do his best in the third person talk about here to get it done over time. So that is what my intention is. So if you don't see GG doing it, you know, ask him about where he's at with it, and I will definitely let you know that you know what the situation is. Did you hear that someone stole a bunch of prime timber? Authorities eventually tracked it down to a group of beavers. Not everyone was convinced that the evidence was damning. That's right, folks. And I don't know if the deep voice will be able to be heard over the sound of the putt-putt, but...
Don't forget the Discord too. Links are in the description down below.
Hit that notification bell, folks, for all the latest content. That's right, folks. Make sure that you got all of those syndicate crews, all of those recommended rascals, notification bells turned on. I guarantee that throughout all the group of the people that we have, Lisa coming in with a silver member as well. Welcome to the team. Enjoy the perks and benefits starting as of June 1st, guys. The membership-only live streams will be going towards the silver and higher, but right now you can get in on the ground floor for the bronze membership and receive the membership-only live streams as well. I'm going to try to do at least one a week. While I can, this week was just rough. I had appointments late, early, all over the place. Sleep schedule's been absolutely all over. Lots of projects going on in that. But as we can get things situated and sorted out, you know, as we get little G here and that, my little caveman, once we get everybody all rocking together, we're going to definitely try to make it all happen where I can have little G come on to the member stream and that too. So you guys are amazing. Thank you very, very much, guys. Your support really does mean a lot to me. Thank you. You're on stream, G. Hold it together. Hold it together, my man. Hold it together. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You guys spoil me. Thank you. I hope that I have provided you many years of content, even through the mood swings of being grumpy and, you know, hopefully moving forward with our best foot. So, new years, new lives, new happiness. This is to one and all. All right, how much do we got here? We got 5,000. I believe that is more than what that trailer holds. So let's go and get her sold. And I like good old putt-putts, but I don't like the frames I'm getting around here. Alright, GG, in the next 5 years, you have a goal. You need to get a new MOBO and a CPU. Alright, so we're down to 44% on that there tractor fuel, so we want to make sure we fill that up as well. 4,500 for this thing, right? 45, 42? 42. Alright. Alright, off to the sawmill we go. To the lumber yard. Sorry, we were at the sawmill. We want to go to the lumber yard. Your human GG ain't a dang good one. It's all good. Thank you so very much. I'm sorry I didn't get to your message there, Pagan, but before you were able to bounce out. But thank you for swinging by there last night. Greatly appreciate it. GG and everyone, I gotta go places to be, so thank you so much for stream, and everyone on chat, you are awesome. You are more than welcome, Christy. Enjoy the time with the fam and in-laws there. Enjoy the visiting while we can. Hopefully everybody will be getting access to the vaccination soon enough so we can all enjoy sharing some time with all the loved ones that we have not been able to see for quite some time. Thank you once again, Lisa. Enjoy the gargoyle emote. Like I said, I would like to at some point in time, see if I can figure out how to get a Captain Caveman emoji. I'm not going to do the Caveman Son one. I can't remember that character's name, but I will be doing a Captain Caveman. And then the Biff Bam Booms and that. Later on, folks, when we hit up to 20 subscribers, I am going to see what I can do to get a Dr. Pepper can put in as a badge / emoji as well. So those are the plans for the GG. He's being as open and upfront as what his plans are for everything. So gotta figure out how to use some programs though to make these badges. Every time I try to make a badge on my own, it comes in super warped when YouTube transfers it over into their badge format. And it is real badge. It's badge indeed. It's badge. Oh, hot chocolate. Does the morning good. Well, you know, guys, we've been probably streaming for about, an hour and change. So if you need to, like I'm going to here, I'm going to stand up. Sorry about the belly shot, but I'm going to stand up for a minute. And while we're driving, I'm going to let my legs stretch. Much better. 99% of the time, you guys, I just turn my camera off so you guys don't actually get to see me doing this all the time. But yeah, I end up putting my leg up on the chair, doing a Captain Morgan, and I stretch out my ankles and my calf muscles. So yeah, that just doesn't look right on stream. Sorry. Yeah. But you guys know I'm doing all my stretches and everything else half the time when you guys see the camera off. Good morning, Mike. Your dude is starving. Feed him. Feed him. We will, but right now he's on the ketosis diet, so he's only eats one time a day, and that time of day is all going to depend on when he needs that energy to run around and that. So I'm a little bit on the cheap side. I don't want to be using up none of my other rewarded itimones that we've got for building up the hotel, and we definitely don't want to use any eggs or milk or apples at this point in time because we got ourselves some new equipments to get. Hail Mike, the third and member of our YouTube group called the Syndicate Crew, where we can find ourselves hunting, dying, and having overall fun and calamities every Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for being there, Mike. Thank you so much, Deuce and Bone. I've enjoyed every single minute of it, and I hope that we can continue this fad on for a very, 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 very long time. I'm doing my best here to make sure that I am available for them, and the community here has been showing their love, so I'm definitely going to just keep trying to plug away every day and make sure that I can do the best that I can for everyone. So. Wish you could eat while driving in game. Yeah, I would too, but that distracted driving law that was passed here in Pine Grove is really causing a real issue, and you should hear all the neighbors talking about it. Every single one of them doesn't seem to be very happy about that, but as you can see, we no longer have to pay the taxes for the police enforcement agency in this land, so it's a give and it's a take, I guess. Yeah, we can't eat, but at the same time, we can't get tickets either for distracted driving. Oh. Next leg, next leg. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, you know, my little guy almost got called Bam Bam, but Caveman just seems to be the one that just fit right on. Oh my goodness, sorry to hear that, Derek. Your phone finally stopped buffering after I sent that super chat. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. It was an internet issue, or is GG's just pushing out the broadcast too strong? If you need, you can change the quality setting on YouTube. Just hit the cog there and just go up to settings and just change it down to like 720. Maybe that'll help out. Worst case scenario, we can even go all the way down to 144p. Sherry says, need to time the routes to the lumber mill from your own sawmill. I think the route behind the farm through the forest and river might be faster. It could very well be. But to tell you the honest truth, being a streamer, looking over at chat as often as I do, there's a reason why we're all graduates from the Deuce's Outhouse School of Driving. We're all in the squirts together, and looking over at chat quite often we run into a lot of things in that. So if I can be on the road and we can get there a little bit faster via that way, that's how I do it. But you are right, there is probably a faster way to go through there for sure. So hear that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're hearing this or watching this, or you're not here and you're on the replay later on, Sherry made a very good point that there are faster routes in this game. Can you find them all? All right. Okay. My OBS just crashed. Am I... Okay. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Okay, yeah, no, YouTube's still live, so I'm gonna go with it, folks. I don't know what just happened there. But yeah, now my OBS doesn't even have any colors or anything anymore. I don't have an error message. Yeah, my equalizers are all locked up, nothing's moving there. You guys hear me okay still, though? Stream's still going on that end, but is my sound still going? As long as we got audio and video, I'm okay with that. We've had enough issues here today that we're good. We can go through. Check for the OBS updates. GG had one on my Linux rig today. Yeah, there was yesterday Windows decided that they were going to go through and start updating PCs. Bone got hit with it last night. When I got up this morning, an hour and 10 minutes before stream, I had one as well when I fired up my PC. And so there was nothing I could do about it. It just forced it through on me. And I am loud and clear, so perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, excellent, excellent. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate it, appreciate it. And let's stick with Blue and see what would we have for cash-wise. 5,400, all right. Working towards that mower. Excellent. Yeah, no, as long as I got audio and video, we'll just keep on rolling. I do apologize if people do tip or subscribe, become a member, and you don't get the alerts that you so deserve up on screen. It's just out of my controls here today. But hopefully, you know, I've had this happen a couple times over the last, 8 years that we've been doing all this type stuff, folks. So it'll smarten up. If it's not tomorrow or the day after, being the weekend and all that, we'll probably see an update patch come through on Monday or Tuesday. So we might have one more stream that might be a little iffy on Monday. Pagan says, I got a dip. Have a great stream, GG. You have yourself a great day as well, my friend. Day, night, morning, afternoon. Enjoy a wonderful meal tonight. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all the love and support. Without you guys, it would be just that much harder for me to be able to justify coming out and doing all this all the time. You guys fill my social meter like you wouldn't believe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My life was The Sims. You all are green diamonds above my mind. Thank you, thank you. I can tell you this, though. This game, this ain't no 23 kilometers an hour. If I were to count out how many of these dashes between light posts and then do the math of them being at 12 inches long each dash, to make each segment between dash and line, or dash and space at 18 inches, yeah, I bet you we're less than 10, 15 kilometers an hour, truly, in-game. Anyone else drive the lawnmower to bush trimmer jobs? I don't like picking up all the hay after using the handheld mower. Yes, actually, Bone, Deuce, and myself, we all kind of were talking about that. One day, I was watching SK stream, Sasha from the Topless Productions team, and I asked him, like, hey, dude, like, is that machine picking up the grass? And he went and checked, and he was like, no, it's not. I'm like, we need that. And he got it done. He put it through to the developer, and the developer had it entered in. I was also asking to make it 2 gears as well, so you would have the CVT 1 and 2. CVT 1 would keep you limited to about 20 kilometers an hour mowing. However, CV2 would allow you to get up to 40 kilometers an hour in order to allow you to get to those locations, in order for it to have that lawnmower to have a bit more ease of use for everything. Oh, big stretches. Oh, feels good, guys. If you haven't, like I said, make sure that you too get up and stretch around. The last thing we need is everybody getting some DVTs on stream here. That's no good. Deep vein thrombosis is a thing. It can happen to those who sit down for a very, very long time. And if we know how to prevent it, by keeping ourselves well hydrated and well stretched, then I am going to promote it. Part of a healthy lifestyle, that's for sure. You don't have to be active to be healthy. No. Excuse me. One moment. Yeah, that first hot chocolate every morning gets to me. The powdered cream that they put into it always always clogs my throat. I get a little bit of the stringies. 2 gears on the lawnmower would have been awesome. Yeah, it would be. Now, I don't know if that's even possible though, right? So I did ask SK about that, and within like 36 hours, we got an update that had the lawnmower with auto pickup. So I am very happy about that. That's what we're doing here. More power. We want that. Yeah, all right. Your shoelaces are starting to look like pasta. Yes, they probably are. Ooh, beef pasta. Ooh, that would be good. Just thinking like udon noodles, but like little strips of meat. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Now you're talking to G's Inner Carnivore. You know, that's one thing I always wanted to try was that carnivore to your door box thing, where they bring in a whole bunch of different type of meats and jerkies and stuff like that. That, I think, would be awesome. That is pretty cool stuff. GG's got to get himself a P.O. box, but he's got to get himself out of Calgary by September. My brother is going to be fixing up his basement, so he's going to be moving into the upstairs. Since we did a lot of the repairs and everything that's up here, so when I move out, he's going to do all the repainting and getting the hardwood floors buffed up. You know, I have a kid, so they took a little bit of wear and tear. So he's going to be doing that, and I got to find myself another place. So I'm going to look for something that's outside of the city, that's still within 45 minutes, half an hour type of deal of the major box stores like Walmart and Costco. Costco's where we get all our big bulk goods and stuff like that as well. So if I can find a small community that's got a really good school, and if I have the ability to have my son with me for it, then that's what I'm going to be doing. Chris says he does use the lawnmower. Betcha. Betcha it makes you faster, or betcha it makes you happy. Even faster speed would prevent the mower blades from engaging. It would be worth it. Exactly, that's what I mean. It'd be fantastic if we can drive 40 kilometers an hour to the locations for the trimming quests. So you go there, you know, you mow around as much as you can with the lawnmower, collect as much of that up automatically, and then just go through with the trimmer, finish it all off, and then run away, Seymour, run! Little shop of horrors, little shop. Feed me, Seymour. That would be another good badge too. I loved that Little Shop of Horrors. It's too bad that Rick Moranis isn't doing as much comedies and stuff anymore. Wonderful, wonderful actor. I appreciated all the stuff that he did. Alright, so we are going to connect ourselves up over here, and then we're going to take a look and see how many pallets we have remaining in the wet pallets. We might have to go sell some, because I want that mower. Actually, I'll probably just go lob some more trees down. Comes to thinks of it. We did spend quite a bit of money on hives, so. There it is. GG, I saw a huge tractor with a grass mower attachment, and it reminds me of this game. Nice, Chris. I worked for a company called Master Cuts there for a little bit during 2 summers. I was working as a landscaper / mower, and they had these giant machines called Toro mowers, and they were 16 feet across in diameter when you drop down the 2 side wings, and then you had the front deck as well. So 3 mowers in the front, 5 mowers on each side, and man, that thing made quick work of school grounds and large fields and stuff. It was awesome. Absolutely loved it. It was a great job. Didn't pay worth hell, but it was a great job. Great people that I worked with. I was outdoors all the time, riding on the mower, and yeah, I'll admit to it, it wasn't as painful as some of the other jobs that I've had to do. The oil field, that That was the worst. That's the one that gave me the heart event. But I mean, that wasn't until later on in life. Yeah, I did the master cuts early, early in life in comparison. All right. I think GG can sit down now. Ooh. He's had a good enough time to stretch. Hello. Back again. Guess who's back? It's me. Yeah, exactly. It's 8,000 euros, and so we got about just shy of 5,500 right now. So if we go through, clean this zone up a little bit, grab some more of these trees, I think we'll definitely be able to do that here today. I'm actually planning on streaming for a little bit of a while here, actually, guys. I think I'm okay with that. What time are you thinking about starting yourself up there today there, Bone? I don't want to cut too much into your time, but I'm thinking of going for maybe about another hour and a half. So, if that works for you, let me know. Want to get some of this stuff done. We need to play a little bit of catch up because GG hasn't been able to put out as much content on this fantabulous game. Something else there, guys, that you can do for the developers / publishers. If you are a big fan of this game as well, please feel free to leave a wonderful review on the Steam. Basically, you know, my guidelines that I would say to anybody who's writing Steam reviews who don't really feel comfortable or know what to say, I would just recommend just say, you know, anything. You know, use your thumb. You know, hey, good, bad. Otherwise, you know, mixed review, whatever it is they give you, or, you know, go with that. And then when you write your review, you know, be honest, like, yeah, well, because I hit this bug, it wasn't great. But once that bug is fixed, this game is going to be amazing, you know, or, you know, the game is amazing. Would like to see, you know, more things implemented, whatever it is that you think it's going to be in there. And then put in there about how many hours that you've enjoyed the game so far so that you actually lend credit to your review as well. So, you know, if you have, you know, 15 hours in there and you're just, you know, super unhappy because it couldn't run on your system or things like that, that's valid. As far as I'm concerned, that is valid. You know, if your system meets the minimum requirements and yet is still unable to play, then that would be something I would put in my review. So, definitely. I mow all my tree areas as well. I have so much extra hay, I've sold enough to pay for the mower twice over. Nice! That's what we plan on getting ourselves up to here today. We want to get that mower. We need to get some jobs done. We need to sell some of that there grass. And I don't mean the illegal kind either. I'm talking about that full-on legal hay that you need to feed your cows, give us the most delicious milk and cheeses in the morning. Alright. No, I love it when you hit two trees at the same time and you get that double action going on. Alright, let's follow the green line. Nope, you're outside the green line. We're not going to touch you. We want to leave as much of this natural beauty as we can, but at the same time, we want to maximize how many trees we can plant in this zone later, as well as our ease of moving around in here as well. As much as I love it making it look beautiful, it's so much nicer to find mushrooms from a distance. Spooky action from a distance. Does anybody know where that comes from? GT's Rolodex in his brain's telling him one thing, but he's not sure about it. Brain's saying yes, but I believe it's got something to do with electroniones. My brain's telling me that's correct. I only have 2 cows right now. I'm waiting for my game wife to take care of them before buying more. Oh, nice. You went through all the dates and everything already? Fantastic. GG hasn't got that much time into this playthrough. He really needs to step up his game time and start getting these games going out for you. Getting more content. Giving you guys more value for your time. such a great community. You guys all deserve it. And so I shall continue on to endeavor to do the best that I can with the situation that I'm in at the current time. Woo. Oh, pretty specials. We just can't collect those specials yet. But while we're here, we'll just drop down a mushroom or 3. Quite a few little mushrooms around here. Nice. We can take those. There we go. Easier to use a nail gun. Doesn't do that weird glitchy thing there. Every once in a while I notice that the chainsaw does that little weird little glitch thing. I don't know if it's a glitch, but it does like this little weird tappy animation, like it's trying to cut when you're picking things up. So I recommend using the nail gun. Or you can go into the options and you can turn on crosshairs. So you can always have that popped up for you as well on your screen, so you have a marker right in the middle. Instead of going like this and you have no idea if you're in center screen or not. I do alright. For knowing where my center screen is. I know a lot of people have issues with it. GG, I never found out why they removed the 2 vehicles from the game. Okay, so when games are in early access and stuff like that, sometimes they have just placeholder models for later on, and so the game doesn't look so empty, and that could easily have been the case in this instance. I don't know. I was not part of the conversations or discussions on what that had entailed. Tell you honestly, I haven't even asked them either. It's not a game breaker. It was never anything that we had to use anyway. So it's not like we all got used to having it. And with all the additional equipments that they've put into the game since then, I'd say we're still on the winning side. So I'm not too worried about it whatsoever. You know, if GG didn't think it was fair, he'd be all over the publishers and the developers going, come on, in this day and age, you gotta keep it continuity going on here. But nope. I totally understand things like that, how the games are made and that, so. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. It would be nice to have all the additional extra equipments, you know, have more, but sometimes, you know, more cannot be what you're looking for. Sometimes less is more. But in this case, we didn't lose anything. In fact, we gained, you know, about 2 more additional vehicles as well, so I'm happy with that. Hey, good morning, Spiderette. Happy Saturday. I hope you and the fam enjoyed a wonderful breakfast this morning. Anybody out there have any pancakes and bacon this morning? Anybody? GG has some leftover hash browns. He has some leftover baked beans, and that's going to be his lunch after stream is over and done. And then he's going to put in a pork roast into the slow cooker. He's going to have slow cooked pork with a chicken bouillon, basmati rice, and some corn, some canned corn. I don't have any frozen left, so I'm getting down to the canned stuff here. Getting down to the emergency rations. But frozen tastes better than canned when steamed correctly. In my opinion, anyway. That's just my opinion. Had eggs and bacon yesterday. Ooh, yummy. Sherry says, mine is Ella. I call her my blue jean ponytail queen. Nice. Quite honestly, folks, Lily has captured my heart from the moment that I saw her. So I'll be stalking her as much as I can. And I do hope that we are well rewarded later on for our efforts. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Alright, where's the stump? What's in the stump? There it is. Okay. And you're a tree, you're not a bush. Okay. Oh, it's starting to get a little bit dark out here today. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, but you are in my green. You go bye-bye. You do not belong here. You see, like, and yet I'm holding pretty good frames here. It's just only when I start getting really close to the home farm. I wonder if that's got something to do with logs processing and that as well. Just, I do not have the power of the CPU for it. Lily is cute, but I like the ponytails. I don't know. What are you talking about? Ponytails? What now? What? Alaya has blue jean overalls and a ponytail with a red scrunchie. Nice. There's 2 lilies in the game? Oh. You see, the only thing that I worry about is that if I do have the ability to marry Lily, does that mean that she loses her trader abilities? I mean, not that it matters much to me, but it may matter to other players that are out there who are interested in doing all those trades and such. So, just saying. Oh, gee, you're doing the big stretch. Why didn't you do a couple more vapes while you were out there, man? And here we go. Yes, the tree planter is in chapter 3, correct. Hey! Yes, that's right. You do have to pay off the uncle. That's right. Yes, you do. I was going to say, hey, they changed it, but no, they didn't. No, that's right. You do have to pay off the uncle first in order to be able to get the planter and stump grinder. That is right. That is right indeed. Okay, so I think we did an okay job. Let's just grab this last couple of mushrooms that are hiding in this field here on us. Yep, I did see one more. Woo! Whoop, back up. Any more mushroom maroonies? Yep, one more mushroom maroonie. Alright. I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead here and clear cut! Lily the herbalist, I don't get the you look beautiful chat option with her. Oh. Now, okay, having knowledge of the gaming industry and stuff, I would say if that's the issue, like if you're getting an option that doesn't pop up, there might be something holding that command back. So maybe there's something more in a quest situation that you have to do before that would unlock. That would be my first thought. I wouldn't think that there was like a bug or anything. My first thought would be like, oh, maybe I have to do something else, progress further in the quests before I'm able to get that portion. So, if that is the case, then excellent, but please keep me in the loop. If you get to near end game and you're trying to get Lily and you can't for some reason, then I would think that might be an issue. So, like a bug sort of some sort. So, hey, Brian, how are you doing today? Oh no. GG messed that one up. How you doing, Brian? Hope you've had yourself a wonderful weekend so far. Hope you had yourself a great breakfast. I know that I am looking forward to my Saturday savory. So, Saturdays I like to do a savory breakfast. Most of the time I am a breakfast sandwich kind of guy. I put 3 slices of that cheap meats you get from the Walmart, that budding stuff. I used to get corned beef or pastrami. Okay, let's walk through the system here. GG takes his breakfast sandwich. He goes and he uses a fork to go around the outer edges, and he pokes it. Then he takes the 2 halves he gets out of that, and he slathers down some mayonnaise on it. He then puts it inside his breakfast sandwich maker machine because he's an appliance king. And he uses that to to cook the breakfast sandwich. So on top of that heel of the bun where you got the mayonnaise, you then place on there some of them 3 mixed cheese, shredded, prepackaged powder stuffs. You put that on, and then I throw on the 3 slices of meat on top of that. I throw down a tray that's got a removable bottom on it. Throw just a tiny, tiny little bit of olive oil in a spray form onto the that little tray. I take an egg. I shake the living heck out of it. And then it scrambles the egg on the inside of the shell. I crack it open. I throw down some salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. I throw in onion, celery when I have it, and some more cheese. Throw the hat on top. Close the lid over, walk away, come back 10 minutes later, and I have myself a perfect breakfast sandwich. That's my breakfast. And sometimes I have another one for lunch, which is actually like my dinner. I try to eat within just a 6-hour period within a day. And if I'm going to be having a big meal that day, I'll only eat once that day. If I put on too much muscle mass, the cramps and everything I get to be a little bit stronger than I like, and I've learned that by keeping my muscle mass a little bit lower than my body likes having it as just its normal. Like it's regular resting, it's like my body likes to maintain 175 pounds. But I'm the same amount of fat that I have on me right now. So I've, over the last year and change, I've brought myself down to about 153 to 151 pounds. Just pulled the muscle down. It helps out so much with all the cramping, especially in the feet. Oh, I had no idea how much of a difference that was going to make. I wish my diagnosing doctor and I were still in constant communication, because it's really helped. It's really helped. So if I ever hear anybody else having the same issues and they're built like a bodybuilder too, I'll tell them, like, hey, talk to your doctor, see what you can do about getting some of that muscle mass brought down. You'll thank yourself, hopefully, for it. Okay, what are we stuck on here? We're stuck on another tree. Is that what's going on over here? Alright, another one of the interesting scenarios. Why did you not want to fall? Alright. Alright, just gotta bang my head around here and see what we can do to get her to drop. There's gonna come a point where I can't reach these. Come on, can we reach? Oh, I didn't think we would be able to reach. Yeah. Okay. If you too have this issue, I will show you what I do. You might have to attend to dirty matters and be an honest man. Could be. Like I said, that my first guess would be that there's something going on with the quest at this time that's doing the hold up. Alright, hold on. There is nothing here to hiccup on. Nothing. Come on. Come on. You are not that close to that bloody light post. I don't even think it's touching this light post. Oh, come on. I really hate food in this bloody game. I really do. Let's see, am I touching this? Oh, that is what's going on. We're touching the light post. Well, now that makes more sense. Alright, hold on. Now, here's something else as well. If you're going to do what I'm about to do. I saw another bush inside my line. I'm going to disconnect my tractor from the trailer, so that way none of these logs can get stuck on the tractor trailer itself. Or the tractor's trailer? Yeah, you know what I mean. You know how confused GG is. It says in Steam, hotfix for 1.0, if Lily is on her dating phase, she will still willing to trade. She stops trading though when getting married. Ooh. Oh, that being the case, some of you folk out there might not want to marry Lily if you're big on selling shampoos and the potions and stuff like that early game. So, whoa, no, GG, there we go, yeah, good. I am not going to reset my game for this. This should not happen. There should be an instant collision check on that, and it should bounce it up and off. But I do have to admit, whoever did all the tree programming and everything else didn't do such a very good job for being a Lumberjack game. No? Not going to come down that way? Alright. Going to have to see what we can do from coming on the inside. Let's turn some lights on, even though it doesn't make much difference in this game whatsoever, the lights. Until it gets like super dark. No, get back here. Get back here. And, oh yeah, what's our fuel at? 34K. I want you to turn sometime today, computer. Thank you. Yep. Alright, once again, absolutely disappointed with programming in a video game. Alright, I'm going to have to send this off to SK. The only thing I can do is get them to use a developer build in order to delete the tree. That's the only thing I can do. It's stuck permanently. Can't do squat all. Actually, you know what? The hell with it. We're just going to jump out. We're going to go to bed so I can get a proper screenshot. I've had enough with absolute lackluster management of this stuff. Absolutely horrendous. It's unacceptable now at this point in time for companies to make video games. We're done as creators. We are sick and tired of abandonware and absolutely crap games being pushed out way too early. So, it's easier to push the tree by hand or body than by the tractor. I tried. It's stuck up in that light. It would not push forward or back to the side. The tip of the tree is stuck inside that lamppost. There's nothing I can do. It's melded in. So like I said, now I have to pretty much after stream send in my save file to Toplets and hope to God that they actually get back to me before Monday when I want to stream my next one. But I'm just so disappointed because everybody in the community has gone above and beyond trying to help beta test, trying to help this company get themselves to be better than what they are. And they just keep disappointing us. Constantly disappointing us. They are reactive when it comes to doing things. They have no forward direction nor planning at all when it comes to bugs. It's like the games come out and then they just decide that, okay, well, we'll get the public to take care of it and then we'll fix it as it comes up. There's like, I don't see any real... You can't say at this point that in-house programming or in-house gameplay has been done on this game. Come on. Did we get it? Did we get it? Yay! I pulled a Vanessa. I didn't give up. I will give that to Vanessa. She worked for an hour trying to unstick a... what was that? Christine. It got stuck in the mud back in the day. She tried for an hour, and she did it. She persevered. But even still, I just wasted half a day's game for something that should have just bumped and slid down. Like, that was painful. You do not want to frustrate your players. Now, I do over-exaggerate the frustrations and everything else, but there's only so many times you can tell a company to knock it off, to put the big boy pants on, you know? I get it. They're doing their best. They're restreaming, you know, they change or restructuring. They've changed how, you know, they do video games and such. But at the same time, you gotta do more, you know? You gotta do more. The people deserve more for everything that they've been doing for you. I'm not talking myself personally. I'm talking like the community overall. You guys have not seen the amount of bug reports that have come in for both Medieval's Dynasty and Lumberjack's Dynasty. You guys are all amazing. You guys are doing the job that used to get paid if people sit on a couch. You guys are doing it all for free. So the least that people can do is to do the best that they can when they program the game and the updates. You know what I'm saying? Like, please, please. Yeah. Give the people what they deserve. And that is, you know, full, dedicated programming. Don't be cutting corners. I wonder if each tree is a separate entity. It is. It is. It actually is. That's why we get a lot of issues where you'll see a pine tree. You'll see an oak tree, but it's labeled as a pine. It's because each tree is individual. They were all... If, like, all pines were just pines and all oaks were just oaks, then you wouldn't get that naming overlap like that. But I mean, at this point in time, I do not work for them. Period. They have never paid me anything other than exposure on... And, I will admit, they've also given us some free codes to give away as well. But I have no reason to play the part of a company man. Not when we and you, the community, deserves to, you know, have a voice heard in the industry. I don't think Peanut ever got his closing log fixed. The floating, yes, I know what you're talking about. No, I don't think he did either. There's quite a few floating trees. We call them the Witcher trees because they look like all these gnarly, nasty little witching trees. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Oh, yeah, GG just got a wicked back crack. Oh, that's 2 back cracks. And let's see. You gonna get stuck? No? You're gonna defy gravity. Just kind of... Hang time. We're gonna call this tree Jordan, Michael Jordan, because the hang time that this thing has is amazing. Boom. They need better sound effects for that. Much better sound effects, please. It depends on how you cut a tree. You can have it so that when it falls over, it hits the ground tip first and snaps. So you can actually cut the tree down on its natural break line. Or you can make it so that when the tree comes off the stump, it falls forward, the stump hits the ground, and it lightly goes shunk, and that's how you keep a whole tree together. I did some tree planting when I was a young man, and I got to see them dropping trees and that all the time. It was pretty cool. I personally have only cut trees that, you know, were going to be of danger to, like, a building or anything like that. And at a ski hill, we had a couple trees that came down that, or were going to be coming down that were going to cause some issues, so. Now, I do not want to start cutting pieces off of this until after I get it unstucked from our trailer. Oh. I didn't realize I'm straddling the log. Okay. Let's see if this works. We might be having an issue. There are 31 chests, 10 first tier, 10 second tier, and 11 third tier. Has anyone found them all yet? If you go over to the main Discord, there is a gentle person called Frou who has gone through and checked all that stuff out. Alright. And so this is where GG says, yeah, it's worth $200 just to get the hell out of there. So if you guys are having issues like that where you have things stuck on your tractor, just do what I did. Just call a tow truck. You're going to have to spend the money, but it's not a you problem. It's a programmer's problem. No, they're not going to be used. I can guarantee you that. No. They are just simply there for looks. Basically, guys, if you're wondering what those piles are, they're just sawdust piles. So log chippers, you know, things like that. I think there may have been an idea of having log chipping into the game, but it did not make past, you know, early talks. I don't think that, you know, even after proof of concept, I think they just became just a placeholder just to be there to look good instead of actually having any type of function whatsoever. Because the tree stumper thingy that we have doesn't even spit out wood chips, right? So yeah, I know exactly which ones you're talking about. You're talking about this one right over here, right behind this tree. That's exactly what you was all talking about. Let's give them something to talk about. But tis alright. We are getting through here. We're getting it done. Alright, let me there. Does it cost money to call a tow truck? I haven't had to pay anything lately, and I've been getting stuck a lot. If you look down here, it does say $200. We were at $5,400 before all the calamity happened. So, yeah, I'd say that I got charged. They found me. The credit company came after me, and they made me pay. Hot chocolate. But I'm going to need some soda because my throat's getting a little on the groggy side. A little groggy. Boom. Alright, so I'll also make sure that you, Gary, and you, Lisa, also are awarded in the Avalon Discord the memberships as well. I shall make sure that I get you that role, for sure. But yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I love the people at Topless. I love the people there. I do. They all have big hearts and souls. However, when it comes to some of the management things and such, Gigi knows that a lot more could be done than what's being done. And it hurts. This is the type of game that Gigi would have wanted to make back in the early aughts. The late 90s, early aughts. And that's pretty much why I attached onto Toplets when they first came out. I've been around the Argon engine, the game engine that this game is being used on, since about, I'd say about 2004, 2005. Since then, UIG has come up with a ton of games on here: Tow Truck Simulator, Snow Ski Hill Simulator, a whole bunch of, you know, lackluster titles. And then along comes Toplets with Farmer's Dynasty, and I finally got to see the engine do what I wanted it to do. And so I reached out to them, and I've been trying to help them with as much as my industry knowledge as I can. Trying to make sure that these guys can bring themselves up to a AAA studio over time. You know, offering as much advice as I can. If I see a problem, I offer a solution. Yes, I do rip and bag quite a bit on YouTube and that, but this is my soapbox. This is my podium. This is a place where everybody can come in and not feel like their opinion's being crushed. Everybody's got an opinion here, and I love listening to all your opinions. You guys have changed my mind many times on certain things because I was too narrow-minded to think of something along those lines. You know what I mean? And I'm cool. If I'm ever wrong, I will be the very first person to apologize for it. if I'm ever wrong. And GG's wrong ever. GG's wrong quite often, but he will apologize. He knows when he makes mistakes after they've been pointed out to him. Might be a glitch in my game then. The time they put me on a back road 300 meters from where I was makes me feel like it was payback. Huh. Yeah, I have had that happen myself where, you know, like, I say I'm stuck, like, right here. But yet, I will reappear, like, almost over, like, well past the road there by that red car that just came down. I'll be like, way down there. Like, okay. But hey, at least I broke free. I got a rebel soul. Actually, I think we should probably have more than enough material now to get ourselves up to the 8,800. 8,800? 8,000. And don't forget, folks, if you haven't already, get yourselves joined into the Avalon Discord, go to the giveaway channel, hit the reaction button, and you too can get yourself a chance to win one of the 2 copies of Lumberjacks Dynasty that I'll be giving away. There'll be 2 winners drawn at the exact same time for that prize. It is a PC Steam code, so if you don't have a PC, still feel free to enter and make somebody's day by, you know, handing it off to a friend, a family, someone that you may know who would really enjoy this game. From me to you, thank you very much. I am very proud to have been given the 5 copies for me to give away. Thank you very much to Shane Ramsey for making that number go up to 6 copies to have given away in total. And we are now just getting down to the final 2. So I have to say thank you very much to all those that have entered. Thank you very much to all those who've joined us in the Discord. If you yourself see anything in Discord that you would like to see, for the longest time there, folks, I've been saying that, hey, you know, if you guys want bots, I can find bots. There's Uno, there's, you know, things like that, that nobody seemed to be interested in it, so that's quite all right. So, but as our community gets larger and larger and larger, I am hoping that we can provide more and more content for people to hang out, for people to connect up on that Avalon Discord through all the amazing content creators that we all love and enjoy. So, how far are you from paying back Uncle? I am at least 2 months away. Real time, I'm betting. I am betting it's going to be 2 months, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the lawnmower, and then, folks, we're going to focus on purchasing land and buying the furniture mill. So I want to get ourselves a good variety of logs. We got a ton of these are the spruces, right? I am correctly identifying the species of tree that I am mowing down. So we have a ton of spruce, so I'm going to want to go ahead and keep these. Then I want to grab a field, like, you know, heavy in oak, heavy in birch, and then I'll grab another field that's heavy in pine afterwards. But yeah, I kind of want to do the get a little bit of land going on, get a little bit of the questing going on, and we're going to take our time. Our favorite funny man, Mr. Bone, has just started up on YouTube with another amazing game that I love, and I hope you guys are loving the series as well. Mr. Prepper. That series has been amazing on my channel. Thank you to all of you who've been watching and been leaving the likes, the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are all amazing for support. It blew up on my channel. I was at 11,000 views in like 3 weeks. Are you kidding me? I mean, I've gone months before I've ever seen 1,000 views. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Sherry says, I plan on buying the furniture shop before paying Uncle. A save slow once, then save fast. From there is my thinking. I agree. Do a bit of a heavy grind now to save yourself for a longer grind later. That is my exact thoughts as well. Soulmate, you're after my heart. You are thinking exactly the way that I am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have just given me the confidence boost to continue on with the plan that I had. Now, yes, you know, this series might lose a lot of views and things along those lines, guys. But I do want to keep it going right up until the end till we can get married. And then once we get some married there, I'm going to see what we can do for getting the kidlets, and maybe we'll super speed through it near the end. But I don't see us reaching that point here till probably around, say, June. Yeah. And that'd be nice to give this game its due. You know, give it a good couple of months run now that's out of the early access phase. Give everything that we can to it. Get as many of the bugs fixed up, you know, found and fixed up. You know, that's GG's goal. I keep talking about myself in third person all the time. That's GG's goal. You know, so my marriage counselor would probably be going, does this guy have a bit of a personality disorder issue? No, just streaming. When I'm at home, it's not GG. It's daddy. Yeah, Brian says do that first too. So yeah, look at that. We got 2 people giving me the thumbs up for the format that I plan on doing. So sweet. As long as you guys are happy with it, so am I. Let's see. We haven't done any fishing yet or anything either, but that's okay. We are doing Mo Power. Now, I did tell Bone originally that I would have finished my stream about 2 o'clock, but because of all the problems that I had with OBS, I didn't get to start right on time, and you guys have been absolutely amazing showing all your support. It is the least that I can do when I've got nothing else going on for the rest of the day except for cooking a pork roast, which will take me less than 4 hours. Well, 4 hours in the slow cooker, including the time it takes me to make all the basmati rice up. Because they don't take very long to heat up some corn in the microwave when it comes out of a can. But when it comes to my basmati rice, I like for it to soak for a minimum of 45 minutes in some water. Then I sieve it, run it through some cold water in a sieve. Get all that extra starch pulled off. Heat up my bouillon water. My chicken bouillon water. Throw in some of the dried chives and a little tiny bit of saffron. It's expensive, but it is so worth it in that basmati rice. I love it. I love it. Then I'll have my pork roast on a bed of rice and a side of corn. So I hope I'm making everybody hungry. That is my intention. Well, being that the UNC basically screwed you out of the tractor and trailer, I wouldn't... Okay, so... Alright. I don't know if there was some sort of branding deal or anything that was ever made with the Lindner company, but I'm not seeing Lindner on the name anymore. I'm seeing things like Gecko and things like that. So it could very well be that, you know, the deal was that they had to have the product shown, you know, right from the very beginning of the game. I don't know. I'm not in the contract. I'm not, you know, I'm not CEO, so I have no idea. Yeah, and I just found out that, you know, person who I thought was CEO is not CEO. Whoops. Oh, there was a lot of egg on my face. Yeah, and it was just funny. Bone mentioned it the other day. And he was like, oh yeah, you know, like, I was just noticing here so-and-so. And I was like, going, well, CEO. And he's like, no, I don't think that's CEO. And then he told me what position that they thought they were in. And I went and asked Sword, and he confirmed that Bone was 100% correct. So the big boss person that I thought was the big boss isn't the big boss, and has his hands tied just as bad as the rest of them. So, Alright, so I had to have a rethink on that as well. Like I said, you know, when I'm wrong, I will fully admit to it. You know, I will definitely admit to when I've made mistakes, and that was one of them. So, me trying to reach out to a person who I thought needed, you know, a good, you know, stern talking to, turns out that no, they are basically just an employee like the rest and having to salute to the tops. So, oh, that you get your own tractor and trailer. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. I know what you're referring to now. Gotcha. Can we get over the... Yes, we can get over that. Actually, I guess it wouldn't be an urch in this case. It would be a squeak as you lock down the brake, the handbrake. All this wood. What are we going to do with all this wood? Open a brothel. Who said that? What? GG. What? Now my old tractor is at 80% fuel. Did GG go fill up somewhere? Oh, no. GG did tractor. The tow truck. The tow truck. It filled us up at the same time. So $200. You too can get yourself a tank of fuel. Sweet. That is good ideas. Jeez. That is awesome. I'm feeling the mud and muck. I'm not a big fan of not having weather forecast. I have pointed out to the junior producer, SK. I have asked that young man if he would be as so kind as to ask about the weather forecasting, whether or not that's going to be brought back into the game as it was in the original Farmers Dynasty. So it's not like they don't have a programming set that they can do a copy and paste. It's not something that they're going to have to completely redo from scratch. So GG, it's been great to hang out with you and everyone in chat, but I bet you got yourself some things to do today there, Chris. I hope you and the Mrs. Jill have yourselves a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or good night. And if you're going to go hang out with Bone, tell him that I approve of him playing Mr. Prepper, and that I will be watching his stream later on this evening after I am done mine. If he's not streaming anymore, but if he's still streaming, I will meet up with him then. So thank you so much there for hanging out, Chris. Thank you. Sherry says, I love the old transporter you can get by Quest and getting the bigger tractor and trailer something to put on the back burner. That's a very, very good point. By getting the 100 eggs, 100 apples, 100 milk, that does give us a little bit of an advantage when we get that larger lumber wagon, that we don't have to worry about going through and getting stuck like we are here all the time, right? So you are 100% correct. It is a bit of a trade-off, but worth it. Come on, putt. You can get through the muds. Can we fit it? Can we fit it? Yes, we can. A little putt that could. Doubtful. Oh, GG, you shouldn't have spoken. It proved you wrong. Well, yeah, if that's the case, GG should speak more often. All this mud is just absolutely horrendous, but that is part and parcel of being a lumberjack. You don't always get to have the best weather. You're going to have to go out there and slog through some mud and muck and work really hard for a living, providing for your family by the sweat of your brow. Hey, no worries, Mike, no worries. Yes, sir, still going strong. We're probably going to be going for at least another 45 minutes. In a way, it kind of sucks because I want to go hang out with Bone 2 and watch some more of that Mr. Prepper, because that's a great game as well. But you guys, the community deserves me moving further on in this game. So I tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm hoping at this point, if we get all these logs picked up and processed, that we should have enough monies to get ourselves the lawnmower. If we do, we are going to go buy said lawnmower, come through here, clean up a little bit, make sure that our animales have lots and lots of food. I'll end stream and then off camera while I am watching Bone and hanging out with all you fantabulous people here in chat on Bone stream. I'll hang out with y'all, you folk out there, and I will continue to play this, and we will buzz through and chop down the rest of the trees. Now, I know a lot of you folks out there have asked that I not play the game behind the scenes, but we did that in the early access build there, folks. We did a ton of grinding and everything else together. We do that with Medieval's Dynasty when we're playing that series as well, so that's what I'm okay with playing a little bit off camera. I know it does disappoint some of you folk out there, but I would like to keep this series moving in a positive forward motion. Craig Lartner says, "Hey GG, try first-person view. If Lumberjack has updated speedometer, it is now working." That is correct. If you folk have a little boo-boo down here. Alright, so that didn't work in there. Alright, well that one doesn't work either. Oh, look at that. That doesn't work. You guys seen the pattern? Yep. Hands right in the way. Can't see nothing. Y'all seeing the pattern? And good night to you too, Miss Rogers. Thank you so very much to you and your mister for hanging out with me. I think it's only in the tractors. I think that's the only place that it works. But thank you very much for pointing that out, Craig. I forgot that I was going to point that out to everybody else as well. That it says it's there, but GG ain't seeing it in his games, so I haven't checked the bug reports or anything since the last updates come out, so I'm going to have to do that. GG's been able to step away from the bug reporting because we have such an amazing group of people taking care of the Farmers Dynasty, Lumberjacks Dynasty, and Medievals Dynasty over working with the Discords there. So, amazing group of people. I've been able to step away from it so I can do more content, work closer with the publishers and the developers as well. I would love to do a heck of a lot more with them in the future and that, but at this point in time, you know, I got to look out for number one, and that's my little guy. And Toplets, you know, I know that there's several people who are on the team who would love to have me on their team hired on, but the upper echelon of management, the ones that hold the keys to the purse strings and stuff, have tied their hands. They will only hire people that can come into the office and spread the bugs of flues around, you know, that type stuff. So backwards thinking still, so it might take them a while. They're probably going to lose a lot of good people over, you know, being backwards and not moving forward with the future and stuff. But I mean, a company's got to learn, you know what I mean? Nobody should be rewarded for bad behavior, and so eventually, in the end, their comeuppance will come. That's the way I look at it. Did you take the logs out of the log container? Yes, I did. You're talking about the ones that are over on the side when you first drop them in for the uncle, right? And you don't have the ability to switch the box in order to make them into planks. Instead, they all come into logs. I believe that's what you are referring to, my man. I believe. Okay, now I got Shrek stuck in my head. Yes, we did grab those, and I did show everybody how to, if you're having an issue picking those logs out, you know, you do what I call the bulldog squeeze. So you just come on over here, and just like my little Frenchie, when she feels like she's done something bad, like pooped in the house, she sticks her nose in the corner, like this. And then you can just come around, and you can go bing, ding, 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 and you'll be able to grab all the logs that you need to. So just do the bulldog snuffle. Speaking of which, mine is just sitting beneath me here. Just I tired her out real good earlier. Mike says, I only work with the Goldie Ray. Yeah, she's a gold standard. She's amazing, that lady. She's the one that contacts me with hardware problems. Excellent, excellent, good. I'm glad that she reached out to you. Amazing group. I've done next to nothing for any direction with them. They are right on it. It is amazing. If there's ever an issue or anything else, I'll be more than happy to help them out. They've asked me a couple of questions for things, but otherwise, they're on it. Wow, I couldn't have asked for better employees if I hired them myself. So I wish there was a ton more that I could do for them to say thank you for taking over the areas that, I mean, quite honestly, guys, you know, I've been there, I've done that, I've done my bug reporting and everything else. You know, if I was working inside of a company and they asked me to do it, then yeah, I would be more than happy to do it. I don't mind doing the reportings for bugs and that nowadays, but when it comes to overall running an entire department and stuff like that, my skills lean towards other areas than the bug hunting. I've done my time. I deserve to be back up in the management that I worked myself up to. And so, yeah. So the only thing I can do with that within the Toplets company is to, you know, see a problem, offer a solution. The best that I can do right now. You know, they've, you know, I will, you know, thank you very much, SK. Thank you. You know, I don't know if it hurt him, you know, with his bosses for him asking whether or not, you know, there would be a position available for me within the company. He stood up, he asked, he's gained all my respect and all that. I have no issues. I will gain more respect for somebody telling me no, and they tried, than somebody not trying at all. Exactly. I've been saying that forever, Mike. I mean, they go at it tirelessly. Panzer and I did the exact same thing for 2+ years. We've been paid in exposure, and I've had 5 games to give away, and I've received 3 game keys for me to test for them. But I have not received any monetary value whatsoever for any of the services that I put in. However, until recently, I never felt that I needed to. Now that I'm going through this nasty separation and stuff like that, yeah, I asked. You know, that to me, that's the job that I wanted to have back in the early aughts. I wanted to be part of a team that had made a farming video game. The bosses, I wouldn't say they misappropriated the funds of the company, but they definitely did not take care of the business first. They took care of personal lives first, and it wasn't very long before the company had to close its doors. Doors shut, and that was it for me, because I had an exiting NDA from the company I'd left to go work with that group that said that I could not go back for another 5 years, just because we were all from that same company. So, I could probably go back now, but it's a totally different world inside their offices and that, right? So I don't think there's probably a single person left in that office that I used to work with that would still be there. Which is too bad, because there was a lot of really cool people in it. Have no fear, the Mushroom King is here. Hey, Zona! How are you doing, man? Did you get your, I know it's the weekend, and I know you've been working hard on the weekends, but when is your next weekend off? Oh, don't worry about it, Brian. It's okay, man. It's for the better. It's for the better. I am sleeping in a bed. My mental health is way better. I do not have 90% of the stress that I used to have. The problem is I don't have 90% of my enjoyment either. I don't have my kidlet here. I hardly ever... I've only seen him twice in person since October 24th. It's killing me. I'm barely holding on to a shoe thread here, you know, getting to talk to him on FaceTimes, you know, 3 nights a week at a minimum. You know, that's the rough part. But overall, my overall health has gotten a lot better, mental health and everything. Not having to deal with the crap that I was having to deal with her before. So it is all for the best. As of right now, you do not have the weekends off, but you haven't scheduled one? I mean, come on, man. Once every 3 months, you gotta take the time to schedule yourself a 3-day weekend. Any company that I've ever worked for other than the oil field, I have always stipulated that once every 3 months, except for the Christmas holidays. In Christmas holidays, I take a week off. But once every 3 months, I am guaranteeing myself an additional 3-day weekend that is not part and parcel and not inclusive of the long weekends. No, I was sleeping on a couch, Brian. No, I've had this couch. Okay, so back when I had my first heart event in the age of 35, they put me through a whole bunch of testing and rigmaroles. And because I was getting night terrors and screaming and stuff in my sleep and stuff from the chemicals they had me on, my wife and I bought a very, very, very nice couch. It is a reclining, rocking couch. Oh my goodness, 5% battery. Ooh, eek! Yeah, definitely get that on the charger. And so basically I was sleeping on a couch, but after 5 years of sleeping on a couch, there was no cushion left into it. We needed a new couch. Unfortunately, the want by one specific party to buy a house overrode my need to have a proper sleep health hygiene. So needless to say, yeah, I did not sleep on a bed for the longest time. I tried sleeping in a bed, and I was given the 13 inches out of a queen-size bed for me and the dog to cuddle up on. Mind you, she had gotten used to having her own bed, basically, for 5 years. And yeah, I was... alarms that went off from 4:15 in the morning until 7:50 a.m. Constantly, non-stop. With no regard for somebody else at all. So there was a reason why I was up super late every night. Now there's a reason why now I'm in bed almost every night at like 10:30 when I can. Right now, moving back and forth, whoops, with Toplets, they start their shifts at my midnight, so I've been catching naps here and there twice a week. But for the rest of the week, I'm going to bed at my regular times. So Thursday, Fridays, I'll stay up and do the double nap thing, but then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm sleeping my regular... sleeps. Alright, can get back this boss up, please. Alright, we are going to grab here and see. We have 25 pine planks and 26 spruce crates. How pathetic is that? This game just takes flipping long. How many we got here? 4 crates. We got no monies coming in. Alright. Yep, the hell with it. We're just gonna go sell a bunch of bloody, whatchamacallit, wet stuff. Non-dried entities. I mean, it gives us absolutely pennies on the dollar for all the work that we've... Actually, I can't. This is just absolutely horrendously stupid how stupidly slow the stupid dryer's on. Can I say stupid enough times that maybe a developer feels a little bit of shame and fixes it? Because, God... The game is based around sleeping for 1 day in 7, so let's make sure that we get you to sleep 8 days in order to get fully dried planks. You know, honestly, I didn't want to. I honestly did not want to skip days, weeks, or anything in this game, but they leave you no choice. You have to, for your own sanity. Gotta do it. They're working to get in a cook who can cover for me for the occasional weekends, as it's my one-man job in the kitchen, as you know. My only days off are on Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, no, I know that. I know that you're doing everything in that in the kitchen there. So yeah, no, if they're willing to do that, dude, thank goodness. All right, 1 second. It's vape time, and you know how YouTube feels about that, dang. I can understand, like during my major multiplayer nights and everything else where we're going crazy and all that, you know, my algorithm drops quite a bit those nights because of the, you know, the calamity and hilarity and things that, you know, we accidentally say during those time frames. Oh yeah, yep, still I slept for a week and it hasn't stopped raining. Oh wait, just wait 1 hour in-game before that stops. Lazy programming. I call spades a spade when I see them, folks. I'm not trying to come off as a negative Nancy or anything, but once again, I really want these games to be made properly. I mean, is that too much to ask? that they take the time to do something properly. I mean, all right, guys, how many times have you gone into somebody's stream and all you hear is this? I milked the cow. I also damaged my controller or my keyboard because I had to hit it 5,000 times when they could just made it a simple press and hold. Why complicate things more than you have to? GG. This controller just died. Battery's dead. One sec. Can this be the fastest change in the West? No. Come on. There we go. And... But yeah, no, I just want the games to be better. I mean, I know what the developer is capable. I know what the programmers, all the staff are capable of doing. So do it. Alright, I just found out how you can teleport in game, folks. Have your batteries on your controller die. And then when you put new batteries in and fire up your Xbox controller, just be pressing in a different direction. And next thing you know, you will teleport yourself around. Rather interesting. Amazing. Oh, hello, Henrietta. You gonna give me some eggs? How about you? Chicken dinner? You? Oh, yes. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How about you? Churros? Oh, yes, yes. We're going to be having churros. Sweet. That's my new junk food right now. I'm doing churros. I'm going to wait until monies are a little bit more stables. And then I'm going to pull a mic and I'm going to make some... I'm going to pull a mic lad and I'm going to make some toffee. Some toffee to go with those churros. Because, well, that just sounds way too good, Mike. You got me wanting, my man. You got me wanting. I didn't know it was... I wouldn't say as easy, but I would say that it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. I went and checked it all out. It's pretty cool. Alright, so you've been milked. You've been milked? No, no, no. Go bash your button. Go mash your buttons for it. Yep, Bone is live right now. Yeah, he's playing the Dr. Prepper? He's playing Mr. Prepper at the moment. I'm going to be going here for about another half an hour. I really, really, really want to buy the mower. I mean, that's my whole point, but... yeah, the grind is just so real in this game. It's so real, and GG hasn't had enough time to keep up with the Joneses for those who are putting out the content, so... I gotta kind of squeeze in just an extra hour longer on the next couple of streams for Lumberjacks Dynasty in order for me to catch up. Yep, those crosshairs do. Like I said, I'm actually very comfortable. I played enough games that by looking at the two opposite corners of my screen, I'm pretty good at knowing where the center is. So... right now, I'd say it's just underneath that A, right on the shoulder haunch. I'd say that'd be about where my my center line is for the game. Like, just a little bit above that white tiny little dot that was on the cow. Not the big dot, the little tiny dot. Alright, so we got our eggs, we got our milk. Let's go grab our honey. And we'll also check on our greenhouse. Now, it has been raining. I just hope that it hasn't been waterlogged, even though we don't have any doors or windows open that would have provided that to happen, so. Excellent. Nope, we are in the green. So sometimes the button stays stuck in, I don't know why, on some reloads. Just press it once, let the button pop out, press it again. Mow the lawn gently through the day. Merrily, 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 let's go make some hay. Alright, well, we slept for a night, and looks like that the rain has stopped. Excellent. Let's go see what we got over in the other orchards. Now we do have the sacrificial apple that's out there, so if anybody was just joining in and you're like, you left an apple behind, G. Yes, we know. We left him for the birds. We left him for the worms. For the birds and the worms. Now, I also haven't purchased any of the rake, the shovel, or the flower seeds or anything else like that yet in order to increase the amount of flowers and stuff that we should have. But at the same time, Gigi's lazy. He wants a wife. He wants a wife that's going to go through here and do all that watering and that for him. He did a ton of it in the early access. A ton of it. Alright, so all the ladies are good to go. Perfect. And there you go. You can see that sacrificial apple right there. Just hanging all by itself. Just hanging on that tray. Not minding itself, or just minding its own business. Just waiting to give its juicy flesh up to any one of the creatures that comes on over and decides to have a bite. Well, let's just go through, and I do not have a, what's the word I'm looking for? Drone. So I do not have any real way of doing an overhead look to see how much of this field's been done. Alright, so I'm looking at the field. Right, I'm looking at it. I'm using my engineering site. There we go. Okay, you guys just heard that blip. My OBS is now working perfectly. What is going on? Yeah, my OBS is now... hold on. I just read this to you guys really. My OBS is now working perfectly. What the heck is up with that? What's up with that? I don't get it. What's up with that? That's all I can do is laugh. It's working now. Yeah, you leave the doors open all over the place. Guess you need some automatic doors. That'd be nice if you could get a perk for that. You know what I mean? Like, doors will automatically open for you. You are now, you know, a prime member of the door club. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. I don't know. But yeah, interesting. All right, you know what? All right, I think we're just gonna have to skip a week. Just bite the bullet and just quit with the damned. That whippersnipper lasts forever and ever and ever and ever. You put it away and you're just still going. Vroom, 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 vroom. Yes, bring in the solar panels, please. 20 minutes, Tara. 20 minutes, puppy. 20 minutes, please. All right, what do we got here for? Yeah, we're at 66%. We go for a sleep. That will give us the 100%. Now, be very careful, folks. Even though the game sometimes says 0%, it's not always 0%. What happens is it goes from, you know, when you count down, you know, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Well, there's a 0.9, a 0.8, a 0.7 before it truly is 0. So I recommended that they put in a holdover value with 1 until it is truly legit 0. But apparently that is just outside either the parameters of the developers or of the gaming engine, because it has not been instituted. And it's a simple and easy fix as far as I'm concerned. But since I do not have any experience as a programmer on this particular engine, I can't say that, you know, that's the big thing, you know what I mean? All right, so tools, food, and other. Now we cannot, we no longer have to worry about a cat stealing our canned, or a mouse stealing our canned items. Nazar, hey, how are you doing? How are you doing today? How are you? Sherry says she tried fishing for a day. Just fishing for carp. All one day. They sell for the most. And I managed to catch about 70. Sold for over $1,000. And your kitty would have been really happy to have some extra meals, I bet. But that was a lot of fishing for only 1K. I totally agree. So wait until you get some of the cookbooks. Hold on to those fish. And then when you get some of the cookbooks and that, you can make up some fish dishes and that later on. That'll really help you out. All right, we're doing it. We're wasting a week just so we can get this damn dryer stuff done. Yes, I know we probably could have ran around and done some quests and things like that as well, but unless it was building quests, I'm really not too interested. I hate the sheep quests. I'm sorry. I've already asked that that they have a good look into those, and I've received a ton of hate. I'm not gonna lie. I've received a ton of hate messages for these sheep missions, and I put it the nicest way that I could to the team that quit it. Just stop. We need some seeds put into the stores, because otherwise people are just pissed, right? And I've shown off a couple of my private messages that I've received from Discord on it. So yeah, some people are more vocal than I am when it comes to these sheep missions. My name isn't Mary Had a Little Lamb. I am sick and tired of having to go out there and then you just get a pittance of amount of seeds. And I'm like, I totally agree. My suggestion was that every store each day has a random set of seeds in there, but only up to a maximum of 10, the vegetable seeds. So that way we can't go all silly with it. Each day we'd have to go around and visit, 6 or 7 stores just to get enough seeds that over a 1 week period, while our crops are growing, we can have the opportunity to build up enough of certain seeds. Like say we want cucumber seeds. Well, we might take 7 days to go around and only find 3 stores in those 7 days that had 10, so we could get 30 to plant in that greenhouse. That was my suggestion. In my mind, that is a very good balance and a very good what's the word I'm looking for? Not compensation. Brain's telling me that, yeah, the word's right there, dude. Just spit it out. Just say it. Just say it. Compromise. That's it. It's a good compromise between the two. We can't go like a full-on agricultural store where you buy 600, it's a one and done, and then you just keep speeding through weeks after weeks after weeks like Farmer's Dynasty and, finishing the game in 6 hours, because, well, you can't. Farmer's Dynasty, if you know how to play it, you can finish the entire game, own everything. The only thing you can't do is have all the kits that you'd have to really work for still. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, no, you can rip through it real fast. So yeah, these are around now 0 humidity, so we should be able to gain full fair price for them. The fish you can buy from the general stores are the only one the cat will eat. Oh. It can also be used in the recipes along with the other regular fish you can catch in regular non-special fishing spots. Gotcha. Well, if people would quit being so inappropriate with the sheep, maybe they wouldn't run off. Hey, William. My brain never went there, but I can see how and why it would go there for others. I am. When there was some shearing of the sheep, my brain did go there back when before the update, when it looked a little inappropriate. You know what I mean? But yeah, since they fixed it, I haven't had any of those thoughts since then about inappropriateness with sheep. There you go. Mike says exactly. I had 200 paprika seeds. You needed different seeds. Did a sheep quest. Guess what I got? More paprika. That's right. Yep. Nope. It's things like that. Now, I know that the developers and everything else don't really watch my stuff because I am. I wouldn't be calling myself. I'm not a company man. They don't pay me. I don't have to be a company man. I'm not going to roll over and go rub my belly, rub my belly. I mean, come on. These guys come up to the Syndicate crew, and within 4 days, they want us to do an complete, entire, total event. Are you kidding me? Who's in charge of your marketing? This should have been done at least a month and a half. I mean, get off the reactive. Okay, guess what? A business needs to be proactive, because if they're reactive, things are only going to go nuclear. you're going to blow things up. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I mean, I love all the individuals there. I do. But it's obvious that every department that's in there does not have the tools that is absolutely necessary to run their department. Now, whether that is their hands are being tied by the upper echelons, the stakeholders, the guys who hold all the money. Sorry, guys or girls. I'm not, equal opportunist me, right? Equal opportunity. I love both men and women. In medieval times, all the way through up to this day and age, there is not a single point in time where I ever feel that a woman is less than a man for the value of their work. Ever. Never, ever, ever accuse me of that, because I will jump down your throat with it. Doesn't matter on your race, creed, color, or culture. The work that you do is as valuable as the work that I do. So don't be putting handcuffs on anybody for nothing. You know what I mean? If you don't have the right fish on you, it won't prompt you to feed your cat, and it'll stop loving you. I had his heart icon to a green smiley before I realized I needed different types of fish. Whoops. Yeah, it'd be nice maybe if there was in the loading screens that maybe the developers put some more key information in that as well. I mean, that's what those loading screens are for. It's a great place to add value for the players. They do all right in this one, in this title, but I believe that there is a heck of a lot more that they could do. I do feel sorry for the art department, the art department that has to go through and take a picture and then throw an opaque border down with some white lettering. Yep. I used to do those thumbnails and it took me less than 5 minutes. Take a look at my channel. Now that I have the time, now that life has led me in the way of necessity, that I have to look at YouTube as no longer as a hobby, but as a way for me to at least survive in this world right now, that, yeah, I spend at least an hour on all my thumbnails now. At least an hour. You'd think that if you're building a video game, you would do probably that for the same thing. Yeah, Dazzer, definitely. We have an amazing community here, man. You got any questions or anything else, guys, drop them down in the Avalon, or the Avalon Discord there. Join in, go in there. We got sections for medievals, farmers, Dynasty, Lumberjacks, Dynasty, whatever we need, we can put it in. And if you have questions and all that, we have such an amazing community, amazing culture around these Dynasty games that, yeah, we can get you all answered up. Yeah, my character, like I said, he's on the ketosis diet. I'm a cheap bastard. I want to hold on to all my stuffs. I work hard. I work so hard for all my stuffs. Well, hello, puppy. Are you telling me that you... Okay, well, shortly. Okay, baby girl? Okay, I almost have enough. I do. I almost have enough. I just got to 2 more trips and then I can buy a lawnmower, okay? Okay? Yeah? Oh, you're such a good girl. Thank you. She just put her head back down on my ankle. Okay, Daddy. You got the buggy and pallet truck by day 14. Nice. I'm not into running around looking for mushrooms and min-maxing and all that type of stuff. I did well over 600 hours of testing before the game was even released in EA. I've done well over another 1,000 hours plus of testing on it. Afterwards, I'm playing now. I have obviously given this company more than what they've ever deserved from a single individual with the experience that I have, and never taken a consultation fee. Ever. If the powers that be think that by any means that exposure on YouTube or on Steam is a form of payment, well, they obviously do not know the industry. I'm sorry, but the people who are on Steam, you will have less than a 1% of the people who would even go in to watch it, like to turn on the volume. You would have then even less a percentage of those people afterwards who would stick around long enough to look at your content and go, oh yeah, I want to go watch this guy over on YouTube. So out of, say, let's just keep it around number 1,000, you might have 10 people who do chatting. Out of those 10 people, you might have 1 who will come on over and subscribe to you on Twitch or YouTube or there is no promotional value for any of us by streaming on Steam. It only works to the developer's advantage 100%. So exposure? Sure, I might have about 1,000 eyes see my mug on stream, but I'm only going to get one person who's ever going to come over and follow, and that's with doing the greatest call to action plans where I got a little ticker along the bottom of the screen going, hey, subscribe to me now for special perks on YouTube. It just doesn't work. I mean, I'm more than happy to help them out and everything all the time, but it's gotten to the point where, you know, I felt like, and I'm pretty sure, I can't speak for the rest of the group, but I'm pretty sure that we've been taken advantage of far too many times. If they want us to do more stuff like that, then I'm sorry. The Piper's got to get paid now. Pay the Piper or just stop. I mean, anybody who's in this community and that knows me well enough that if I just step away, I don't think that anybody else would ever step away from Toplets. But there's going to be a lot of people, I think, that will have a bit of a bitter taste in their mouth, and it would only make it harder for Toplets to clean up their image in the future. You know, I'll go as far as to say that I have at least that smidgen of an influence within the company and within the content that I make with them. That, you know, they'd be, you know, like, okay, you know what? This guy's bent over backwards for over 2.5 years. I haven't asked for anything up until January. Well, it was in October, really. It was like, hey, SK, would you mind asking for me, please? You know, type of thing. I didn't hear anything back by January. So I went through all of October, all of November, all of December, and never heard anything. And then when it got to the point that all my savings were gone, anything that I had for me as money, and then, you know, living off, you know, basically the scrap ends of whatever I can get from the X, you know, I had to say, look, dude, please, you know, would you or wouldn't you? And he did ask. And, you know, he came back and he let me know that, you know, the higher up echelons feel that at this point in time that nobody should be hired unless they can, you know, come work inside the offices in Austria or Germany. Austria or Germany. So, hey, man, thank you, SK, for taking the balls and, you know, standing up and asking for me in a meeting. Thank you. I appreciate that so very much. Like I said, you know, I understand that a lot of these lower guys' hands are tied. Handses? Their handses are tied. So I will, you know, definitely, you know, I can be said no to at any time. You know, I'm cool with that. I mean, I am the ask for permission instead of feeling the shame of forgiveness type of person. So it's cool for somebody to say no. Oh, that's okay. Your feelings are hurt for a whole 20 seconds. No biggie. Move on, right, G? Sherry says, I know 3 stores sell vegetables, tomatoes, zucchini, and pumpkin, as well as milk, eggs, fish, and mushrooms, and honey. Means you only really have to plant melon, paprika, and cucumber. Nice. Very nice. Yes, it's all the additional extras and stuff like that that they need to do. In order to get those special dishes and stuff, we need access to all the seeds. So... Tia, good morning, Tia. I hope you've had yourself your wonderful coffee and that already. Hope you're having yourself a good time. So I haven't heard back yet from one of the, I haven't heard back or I haven't even approached the other one that I was talking about in the private messages there. But how did I miss your stream? 2 hours already? I started at noon my time. And it was actually, I started a little bit late due to the fact that my OBS and the Windows update did not like each other. I had psychedelic colors for the longest time on my OBS. And then right in the middle of the stream, or actually not even in the middle of the stream, like about 20 minutes ago, all of a sudden I hear this, and I look over and my OBS is working absolutely perfectly now. My equalizer's working, my screen's working. I don't know, that Windows update did something. And my OBS did not like it, but we're back. Well, we never left, but it's back, and I can now look at it and make sure everything's going awesome. So, hello and welcome. Is that Halitom or Hail to Me? I'm going to say it's Hail to Me. How are you? I am doing really, really well for being a Saturday. I'm doing really good. I'm stretching, I'm moving around lots, I'm not feeling any of the fibro pains, so it's been a fantastic day. Are you kidding me, Dazzer? 27 likes. You guys are killing it. Thank you. Thank you so very much, you guys. You guys are awesome. I cannot wait. Look how close we are. We're almost done. We just got to empty out this dry. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this, guys. We are going to go straight on off to pick ourselves up the lawnmower. We're going to bring it back home. Then we're going to start doing some mowing, and we'll do that for the last 5 minutes of stream. Then we're all going to go over and we're going to go do the virtual hugs to the Bone 13 man. He is over on the YouTube here as well. We do not have a raid feature like we really should. YouTube, lazy bastards, you're killing the gaming channels, trying to bring in more money from the other vlogging channels, when it was the gaming channels that actually made your platform work. Good job. But yeah, so we'll be going over and checking out the Bone Man 13. If you don't know who I am talking about, I am going to dox his information right here, right now. You can find it on chat. And so, definitely join me over there. And while I am hanging out with you folks, I'm going to do my best to continue on with grinding out this particular forest and getting all the dryers and everything else all loaded up as well. So, you got this game yesterday. Well, fantastic. Actually, right now in my Avalon Discord, guys, we still have that giveaway going. We got 1 day, and I'd say about 19 hours left. 19, 15, I don't know. We got until Monday around 12 noon GMT time. That is not Pacific. It's 1 hour ahead of Pacific. So if you're 11 a.m. Pacific, it is my 12 noon, and that'll be when the draw has completed. So definitely get yourselves into that. I'm giving away 2 copies, 1 each to 2 individuals. So thank you once again to Toplets for providing me with a total of 5 keys to give away for the event that we did for them, as well as thank you very much to Shane Ramsey for also providing an additional key in order for us to give that as way. So I'm very happy to have said that after Monday, we will have been able to give away 6 copies of this fantastic game. Yes, lawnmower, just that GG needs to go to the proper lawnmower location. Whoops. Whoopsies. Alright, where is it? Here it is. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We'll do it right. Yeah, I messed up on that one, Sherry. Oops, my bad. And we're going to buy it. We're not going to use social points because we'll give it our best shot. We'll see what we can do. For not doing... what's the word I'm trying to think of here? For not doing the all the little mini quests and stuff like that all the time, it probably will take us a while to get up to the million social points, but I'm sorry, they need to do some more quests. Just these sheep quests. It's... I'm sorry. Really? Really? So we're doing the same repairs that we had from Farmer's Dynasty. We're doing some sheep. And we're cutting some grass? And we gotta do just only those things? Besides some major quest options to... just... Sometimes it just don't make sense, and it hurts Gigi's brain on what, you know, some companies expect you to do. You know, to gain like 1 million social points. I mean, God, I'd be here until at least Christmas next year at this. I mean, 2022. Yeah, there you go. That's right, Sherry. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm mowing the grass on my way home, and that way we can really top up the cows. Once the cows are all topped up, anything that we make extra afterwards, we will go ahead and sell. Make a little bit of extra monies, as Bone and Deuce both pointed out. They're like, yeah, man, if you're going to be going through the bush trimmer places, take the mower and drive all the way there, and that way you can sell all that additional grass you got. And I'm going, drug dealers. No, kidding. No, thank you so much there, Gary. I will be more than happy to see everybody over in the Bone stream here in just a few minutes, so... Oh, definitely. There's going to be more streams coming, guys, as always here. Right now, going through, you know, trying to get some sort of normalcy going on. So I can't wait to see when and if and how I can get my son to come for visits at the very minimum until his schooling is done, so... Cannot wait, and we shall be back to the norms. Back to the norms again. At least they got some good sound effects on this one. Yeehaw! Ook. Okay, well, apparently you can bunny hopper. I'll hopefully be upgrading to a better computer soon. Just don't know what to look for as CPU speed and graphics card. You know, Mike is the person to reach out to. Please, Sherry, feel free to join this link. It's my Avalon Discord. Mike Ladd is a computer technician. He can answer out of my entire community. He is the one that I would trust the most to give you the most accurate information that you need in order to make the greatest, best bang for your buck decision. If you have problems with repairs and stuff like that, absolutely fantastic gentleman. I don't think he charges anything to any of my community or anything like that, but by all means, you know, if you can find his PayPal or anything like that, you know, I'd throw him a couple bucks for, you know, for any services that he might help you out, especially if he's helping you out for, you know, 2 or 3 days at a time. So, definitely. Yeah, most definitely. Thank you very much there, Mike, for you know, offering that out there as well. Like I said, you know, best I could do is just say, hey, you know, worst thing you could say is sorry, you know, you're too busy or whatever. But you know, if you're offering like that as well, thank you, greatly appreciate it. A gentleman, a scholar, and you don't charge, so that's awesome. The gentleman, a scholar. Yeah, I feel like a heel for putting in that platinum membership level. But for all those people who decide to come into my stream going, this guy sucks, come follow me, it's like, tell you what, bud, how about I go check out your content and tell you how bad you really are, because you haven't got your 8 years in. And, oh, excellent, Sherry. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. That you'll be more than happy to reach out when you are ready to. Hey, come join the Discord before then, too. There's lots of stuff in there. I do a lot of food pictures. I recommend and approve of everybody using every channel that's in there. Like I said, I might own the Discord, but it is run by the community. You let me know what y'all want. I puts it in. If it hasn't been used in around 90 days, because like, for example, Valhalla, you know, it'd gone over 90 days, nobody put anything into there. I put a notification up saying, hey guys, if there's anything in the Valhalla channel that you'd like to keep, please, within the next 72 hours, please feel free to grab what you can. But then after that, the channel will be disappearing and being replaced with, and in our case this time, was Valheim. So yeah. Honeysuckle on Discord, look for you. Cool. Sweet. Excellent. That is awesome. Love to see all the peeps there. Whisper Yell, Mike, charts for some chocolate chip cookies. Hey, you can't go wrong with no chocolate chip cookies, right, T? Can't go wrong with that at all. You just might like them. They're all nice and sugary and sweet, and they're coming out of that oven all nice and warm. The chocolate just melts just right there and just goes all stringy. Big glass of milk, and it's all good. Easy name to remember, Honeysuckle. Just direct message me anytime, and I'll know who you are. Courtesy of Mike Ladd to Sherry. Hail to me says, cool, I build my own as well. I did stream on Twitch, need to start again. I'm affiliate on there, just finding the time. You know, dude, I refuse. I refuse to go back over to Twitch. They take your monies, don't do much for you unless you put the cleavage all the way out there. And, you know, for putting you on the home page. And they say that they own my content? For what? You guys paid a programmer to do 25 hours worth of work in order to get this whole affiliate program up and running. You've made well over probably millions off of people who don't even have more than 6 or 7 people ever watching their chat in the first 6 months. That's just them. That's not the big dudes. And yet you say that you own my content for at least 24 hours? Well, as an artist, because I look at myself like that, I'm an artist and entertainer, go to hell. Twitch can go to hell. I will use Twitch for any games that I cannot remove copyright music on. Like, say, for example, a racing game. Say it's called, like, Rock and Roll Racing, and there's no way I can get the music out, so it's going to be extremely copyright ridden and hurt myself on the YouTube. Then I'll go and play that over on Twitch. If it's a mature game where there's nothing I can do about nudity, like, for example, Cyberpunk, if they did not have the nudity off function on there, then it would have been on Twitch. Really, I'll have to do just do on YouTube. Then well, thanks for that. Yo, you're welcome there, Hale. You're welcome. The reason why I like YouTube so much is the community here is not toxic. They understand that, you know, burnout is a real thing. You see some of these content creators, they come out swinging and they're doing 3 videos a day, 7 days a week. And in 90 days, they're insane. Their burnout is just so great. YouTube has been a fantastic platform for saying, slow down. Only put 1 or 2 videos out as gamers, you know, a maximum per day. You know, even if you're only putting out 1 video per week on every Thursday at 9 p.m. We understand that's what you're capable of doing. But over on Twitch, my goodness, if you're not out there every day at 2 o'clock because that's what your schedule says, they rip on you. Like, I mean, really rip on you. And it can do a lot to people's heads. So I'm glad I left that area. I mean, I got no problem watching other people on there and that. I don't just really agree with the way that the companies run, and with a way a lot of some of the mentality can go with a lot of the communities there. Gamer says, I agree. The burnout was real the first 2 months before I figured out to slow the heck down. And that's exactly it. I know everybody wants to come out and to do the best that they can. But don't let your mental health take effect over it. It is not worth it. It is games. We are here to have fun, enjoy ourselves immensely. So, yeah, definitely. That's what the GG's, you know, opinion is. You know, if you guys are all inspiring creators in that, please take your time with it. Don't try to do too much. Don't come out swinging like you're going to try to be the next, you know, home run king or queen. It's not worth it to your mental health. Enjoy it, and the community that you make will enjoy it even that much more with you. So Oscar, you better not be doing it, buddy. No, don't even touch it, dude. Just stay away, back away. All right, so we're gonna come on into here, and actually, hold on, back up. Let's see how much we got. We now have 16%. Let's see if we can make that much better. Move all that hay to the barn. Let's see what we got now. There it is. Alright, we're at 55%, so that's going to tell me that the total amount of hay that we can store here is 10,000 kilograms. But Oscar, please don't do it. Please don't do it. I don't want you to mark it up. I know that's what we got in the thumbnail and all that, but yeah, don't do it, my man. Don't do it. So, oh, wrong one. Chatting. Well, that's him. That's not the one either. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? There we go. There's the slideshow that we need. But guys, this is where I'm going to end it. Thank you so very much for being here. Please come follow me on the journey over on the YouTubes to that Bone 13 Link Gaming. He is playing Mr. Prepper. That is an amazing game as far as I'm concerned. If you guys are interested in getting that releases on March 18th. So Bone and I do have early access to the full release version as well. Thank you very much, Rejected Games, for that. We appreciate it. And guys, as much as I rip on Toplets and that, don't rip on the people, rip on the company. The people that make up the company are amazing. Upper echelons that control the monies. They're the ones that really, I was actually hoping that I'd be talking to, but turns out that no, I'd be talking, the one that I requested to talk to, his hands are tied just as much as the rest, and it's very sorry to hear, but thank you very much. Thank you for all the follows, the subscribers, all of you amazing donators today. You guys are killing me in the feels. I try not to show too much emotion online in that, but rest assured that afterwards, yeah, guys, I really feel it afterwards. And thank you so much for the super chats and that. I don't know what happened here. I can't see who had done the donating or anything right now with all the crud that I've had going on. Actually, let me just go to Streamlabs. Maybe Streamlabs can help me out here. Recent events. Please work. Please, please, please. All right. So today it says that I've had two $4 from Gary Abe. I think that was just the one. It says 2 from Carl for 20. I think that was just a 20. 2 from Derek for 20. I think that was a 20. And Lisa has become our newest silver member, as well as Gary A as well. I'm going to go through and make sure that they get all the credit and everything else that is due to them in the Discord. And then on membership night, when we do the membership only stream, I will be more than happy to get their names added to all the animations. And I'll show you guys how I make thumbnails and animations. And then we'll play a game afterwards. Usually it's Wreckfest, but if we have somebody else in there and who wants to play another multiplayer game that I might have as well, that I'm up for changing it. So it's all community nights on those membership nights. I'm going to try for every Thursday. This Thursday I unfortunately was unable to, but you guys rock. Thank you so very much for being here. I hope I can do the best to provide you guys not only with the best entertainment from myself, but from all the fantastic members of the community. You guys make this place so special. It's a pleasure to know every single one of you guys. The feels are starting to really hit hard because I know I'm ending. Let's go give Bone all that amazing love. Thank you so much, folks. Have yourselves a wonderful day, evening, morning, afternoon, or good night. Thank you for taking the time to kick back, relax, unwind. I'll see you guys in the next episode.